All right, we've got SummerSlam, and boy, old Sean and I couldn't be more disappointed by having dusty old Cardi B waltz out here and lip sync to her old stupid old song. Man, it looks like they've got. Mm, uh, she's already too loud. The fatigue is already set in.
We are coming to you live from the Tri-State! I gotta be real with y'all. I'm excited! Who's ready to whip something? We are making history tonight because tonight is the first time 2-day SummerSlam! Yay!
Really don't need 2 days for this.
Do we have any nugget
Here we are.
Oh, snap. Pop, shoot, hot. What about Randy Orton?
There's Captain Green Shirt.
Randy Orton. Hey! People are going to be talking about this forever! Welcome to SummerSlam!
Unnecessary pyro. Is this starting? Okay, not the match I thought they'd start off with, but I guess Roman's got to hit that pay window and go home. Come on, stream. Hold up here.
To our camera then, because I'm trying to spot you, so I missed this.
It's not like you're missing a whole lot of just
and it's like playing on last world,
the dang old Yeet Fest.
Still can't see it.
Hopefully this isn't how it goes all night, but we'll see. Let me get old Sean in here.
Oh, hell, Jay gets blown up in arenas. There's no way he'll make it this far.
He's almost halfway there. He's almost halfway there. Nope. He made it to the floor.
It's a long way to the field from where Jey Uso started.
I do want to see the ticket stats for this show, especially because it's, especially for being 2 days in freaking New Jersey. And with it looks like maybe 15% cut out, which is still a lot of damn people. I think that's at least 90,000 seater stadium. Maggle geeking out.
We've got 24 hours worth of cool points now from Jey Uso. We cannot mess things up.
I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. We're joined by our Spanish announced team as well. Marcelo Rodriguez, Jerry Soto, trying to eat. Good job.
match, guys.
De verdad que la temperatura va a subir y subir y subir. Gracias a ustedes, familia, bienvenidos.
All right, let's cut out all this jibber jabber.
Those? Oh, you've been practicing, huh? Yep. Let me hear some of your Cardi B rapping. That's what I really want to do. No, that'll be later on tonight in the bar. Ah, good plan. Good plan. They got to pay extra for that. I like that idea.
Interesting night for Jey Uso tonight. You heard Paul Heyman gaslighting Jey Uso on Raw this Monday.
That's a big word, Maggle.
Go back to teaming with his cousin Roman Reigns after the abusive relationship between Reigns and Uso for so many years within the bloodline. Jey Uso said, hey, I went out, made it on my own, became a world champ. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm ready to go and team with Roman tonight.
Yeah, and I got to agree with Jey Uso on that. For years and years, he was in the shadow of his cousin, Roman Reigns. Who would not be? But now, with Jey Uso, albeit former World Heavyweight Champion, this man is proven and he can stand shoulder
I guess it'd be another 5 minutes of the Eat session. Let's see. Because Roman's definitely going to take like 5 minutes to get out here. I mean, if you had to go to the bathroom, you wouldn't miss a thing if you left right now. Because you're probably going to get 5 minutes till Roman waltzes out here or gets to the ring. And then you've got the other two to come out too. Weird stage design.
Roman trying to get to the restaurant early.
Yeah, Roman doesn't want to hit traffic. Just trying to get to Manhattan.
Roman Reigns looks in absolutely incredible shape. Phenomenal shape as he heads to the ring for the first time since WrestleMania. The night that he was screwed over by his longtime advocate, the wise man Paul Heyman.
Well, in Rabbi Paul's defense, he did kind of treat him like crap. Oh hell, there's a yellow shirt guy trying to copy off green shirt. Shame on him.
He won the first ever tribal combat match at SummerSlam the next year versus Jey Uso, who he teams with tonight.
Roman Reigns looking like a real-life CGI character. It's hard to believe that that is actually
All right, chill out, Wade.
a human being. But that
Don't need to
is
glaze
the
him that hard.
of effortless, ice-cold confidence. And boy, oh boy, has Roman Reigns earned that over the past decade here in WWE.
Jey Uso, very successful at SummerSlam as well, only one loss in his career. A number of tag team victories over the years for the former world champion, the former intercontinental champion, and the former 9-time tag team champion.
Really doing that chant again, huh?
In an opening match on SummerSlam weekend.
Poor English. Everything getting stolen from them these days.
Bring the juice.
Those floor seats look like they're in smaller sections than normal. Let me get old Sean in here real quick.
Heyman should have a golf cart.
He might pull a Stone Cold and crash it in the wall. Oh man, he's got the Jordans he stole.
Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Well, you may have noticed that Roman Reigns is sporting some new kicks in the ring tonight. That is because the sneakers around the neck of Big Bronson Reed belong to Roman Reigns. This past Monday night on Raw, Braun Breaker would spear Reigns and Uso through the barricade, and then like a high school bully, Bronson Reed ripped the sneakers off of
Making the rap, I wear
and
'em.
walked out of the arena with him. He now calls himself the Tribal Thief. He calls the sneakers around the neck the Shula Fala.
No one calls him that. Chill out, Maggle.
What's the whole Cinderella thing? If the shoe fits, you can go to the ball.
Roman wouldn't wrestle in those anyway.
If Roman Reigns' shoes fit you, then you can run this entire industry. And clearly that is the game plan of Braun Breaker of Bronson Reed.
This is a critical matchup for Breaker and Reed here tonight, proving to the Oracle Paul Heyman and the rest of the WWE Universe that they belong in this spot, that they belong in this moment, on the grand stage against Jey Uso and, of course, one of the all-time greats, Roman Reigns.
They're gonna put Breaker over here.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think since Seth holds the briefcase, usually it's like briefcase people lose because they got the briefcase, so they're lasting. Stuff doesn't matter all that much.
Bell rings from our senior official Chad Patton, and we are underway. And Reed and Breaker exchanging blows. And I just told you what, I didn't think it'd take that long to get here. Reigns and Reed, Breaker and Uso.
After what we saw on Raw this past week with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso getting completely laid out by this duo, obviously there was going to be some punishment.
They might start with
Consequences right off the bat.
faces winning.
I think we're all shocked up over the damage that Reed and Breaker did to these two on Monday. The tsunamis from Reed, of course, the spear we mentioned.
So is this a regular tag, or it's probably just going to be a loosey-goosey match?
Breaker and Reed are, however, to do it against opponents the caliber of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso was simply startling. The bar has been raised.
Well, I think it's startling the fact that these two are actually in the ring together as a team.
Oh no. Oh no, please no. Don't do.
And Jey Uso wants an encore. He wants to run it back. Get up, Cole. You. And all Roman Reigns is doing is barking and handing out here.
No, thanks, boys. They deserve that.
Well, who had the rookie error here? It was the veteran.
Went up and Jey Uso watching himself on the top rope and everybody wiped down.
Oh my God, a sickening landing for all four men on that one.
And again, Jey Uso with a big dive from the top rope, taking out everyone, and physical matchup already here to kick off SummerSlam.
The only way it was ever going to be with these four superstars in there, and Reigns laid out in the early goings here. What a smart move by Bronson Reed.
Yeah, the 330-pound
Macho Verse up there in front. I doubt it.
Big speed check right there.
I think he usually sits that close.
This guy has legit been clocked by NFL teams at that pace.
Yeah, he fit in the backfield here with the Jets or Giants at MetLife Stadium. And Braun Breaker is now taking control of the matchup. Breaker, number 2-time NXT champion. And the tag title there a couple of times as well. Intercontinental champion. And now Bronson Reed.
How smart was it of these two, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, to link up this early in their career with the smarts of Paul Heyman, John Ocha.
Oh, look at this! Braun Breaker out of nowhere, bowling through Roman Reigns. Roman was just making it back to his feet, and Braun Breaker wiped out Roman Reigns right in front of our announce table.
There's such explosive force, momentum, accuracy, a cataclysmic reaction, all absorbed.
Strange pounce there.
Oh, now the senton from the 330-pounder. And the early flurry from Reigns and Uso has been met by Breaker and Bronson Reed. You mentioned earlier how smart it was for Reed and Breaker to team up together. How smart is it for the Oracle Paul Heyman to have brought them together? He realized the power. He realized the potential in these two men, and he's now put them together. And everything Paul Heyman touches, Wade, you know as well as I do, usually turns to gold.
It is the ultimate in symbiosis. Paul Heyman has consistently linked himself for 40+ years to winners in this game.
And now caught. The straight to Breaker. Slams Uso to the mat. Here's the cup. Shoulders are down. And now Braun Breaker into the push-up. Bit cockiness here.
Well, it was cockiness, but I'll tell you right now, Braun Breaker is smart enough to know he simply wasn't going to beat Jey Uso with that move. A kick-out was inevitable. So I'll play a bit little mind game in the process.
But wait, I like the strategy early on. We made it well documented that Jey Uso has issues with his ribs, his midsection, suffered a number of tsunamis, spears over the past number of weeks. Probably isn't 100% coming into this, and Breaker and Reed, knowing that, have focused on the midsection.
Well, Jey Uso has not had the heaviest schedule of anyone since winning the Royal Rumble earlier this year. It has been war after war after war with the likes of Gunther et al. His body is racked with damage.
I think Roman must have gotten his teeth fixed because they're like too perfect now. So it's weird every time you see him. See his face up front now. It's like there's extra teeth in his mouth. I don't know.
It is a hostile takeover. Somebody wants to rob the industry, and he's got no cap on where his career could go. And why should he, with the likes of the Oracle, Paul Heyman, guiding him now?
Heyman looking on, had a big smile on his face moments ago.
How long this match is
He
going.
would love to watch his two upstarts.
Because it's not going very far right now.
Tonight, after what happened to Roman Reigns at the hands of Heyman at WrestleMania.
Activated the face of Roman Reigns as he's been mugged off in the early goings of this one. He was stabbed in the back by his former wise man, Paul Heyman.
It's really some bad stretching there.
And things are going south in a hurry to kick off SummerSlam Saturday.
Tag the Breaker, and again, look at the Oracle Heyman and the look of joy on his face.
And there is still a big question mark hanging over Roman Reigns as he struggles to even get into this match, because Paul Heyman has been Roman Reigns' anchor point for years. The safe harbor Roman can always turn to in his hour of need. Well, that doesn't exist anymore, and the way this is going, Jey Uso may not exist for much longer.
Double smooshed.
Heyman laughing hysterically at the punishment that Breaker and Reed are doing to Jey Uso here.
You've got to enjoy the good moments in this industry. It's highs and lows. Right now, we're getting higher and higher in the world of Paul Heyman, thanks to the exploits of these.
Breaker does believe in himself, doesn't he? Very cocky.
How do you sing to Roman Reigns in the middle of a tag match like that?
Oh, just like Breaker did. think that's the first time I've ever seen anyone do that to him. Now Jey Uso trying to fight back.
It's the first time anyone's been in such a dominant position to be able to do that to Roman.
And look at how Breaker was able to use the power to balance the weight to deliver the knees to the midsection and forcing Jey to kick out at 2.
I can't even stress you how difficult that particular move that Bron Breakker just pulled off. This gorilla press into the knees combination, timing, power, and everything else involved, and he did it effortlessly as a transition with a wriggling around Jey Uso. This guy is an absolute freak.
Roman Reigns realizes his cousin's in trouble. Trying to feed off the WWE fans. The OTC would love to get into this matchup. Jey Uso now.
Yet he doesn't get off the apron now.
Bron Breakker on the apron. Jey Uso does not want to help himself up on the table. We've seen Breakker do this before. Bron Breakker. Oh, Jey Uso had Breakker scouted and moved out of harm's way. Breakker went knee first.
Maybe he just dodged, Smaggle. Goodness.
Well-attended right there, Bron Breakker. Incredibly dangerous landing right on that steel table. We talked about how reinforced they are. That is not a joke. And Bron Breakker may have overextended himself there.
And Jey Uso trying to drag himself on the ring as Paul Heyman checks on Bron Breakker.
Now scrambling for the tag is Jey.
Bronson Reed's outside the ring, and Jey's got an opportunity.
Big brain Bronson Reed there.
It's now or never for Jey Uso. Both opponents down.
But Bron Breakker so fast, working in tandem. Reed dragging Reigns off the apron into the barricade, and the quickness of Bron Breakker, bad knee and all, intercepting Uso.
Yeah, well, prior to 3 months ago, prior to linking up with the Oracle Paul Heyman, tactics like that were beyond somebody like Bronson Reed. As we take another look at Bron Breakker going down, he's gingerly recovering, and this was the tag attempt as Bronson Reed on the outside helped prevent
That was a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Breakker with a football tackle, intercepting Jey Uso as he went for the tag. And now the Oscilla, big Bronson Reed, the 330-pounder. Just when Jey was starting to build a little momentum. Breakker, Bronson Reed, let the tag from happening.
Bronson Reed at this point not even got the match put away, but it's starting to look like a foregone conclusion. Jey Uso barely thrown a shot in the last 5 minutes.
Now Reed hoisted Uso up on his shoulders. Jey trying to fight back. You gotta love the heart of Jey Uso, a former world champion.
Yeah, this has been a 15-plus year story for Jey Uso. The durability, the never say die attitude, but without a Roman Reigns in the corner to tag.
Oh, he's up. He's up. Wade, chill.
Roman's back to his feet. Jey Uso off the DDT. Creates a little bit of space, but can he capitalize? Jey's starting to come to. Roman's ready. Bron Breakker realizes it's desperate time for his team now.
Finally.
Bron Breakker, and that is why.
And now Roman Reigns, the legal man, taking it to Bron Breakker. Ready for the clothesline. Down in the corner. Roman has Breakker pinned.
Paul Heyman knows as well as anyone how disastrous this could be for his man.
And Reigns runs into a back elbow by Breakker. Reigns caught him though. And Breakker able to counter momentarily. Roman sends Breakker over the top rope. Roman Reigns gonna go all out. Taking out Breakker and Reed.
While selflessly throwing caution to the wind, and what a landing it was for Roman Reigns.
The OTC.
Damn Roman about jumped over him low.
completely clearing the top rope and almost clearing his opponent. It's one way to knock yourself out cold. Cause yourself a major
It's not like
injury, but it
he jumps out a whole lot, but I understand.
Roman Reigns lives on.
Yeah, Roman with the Uranagi now, and with Braun Breaker in trouble, Roman Reigns is starting to feel it. Locked and loaded. Breaker in his sights, and Superman punch to Reed. Breaker rolls him up, shoulders down for the win. Kick out at 2 by Reigns. And Breaker with that big knee drops Roman to his knees.
Roman having to fight 2 fires at once, and it was simply too much, even for him.
Calls himself the new big dog. Tag made by Reed. Braun Breaker now runs into a Superman punch, but I'm not sure Roman realizes that Bronson Reed is legal. Now Reed, like a bowling ball, bowling his way through Reigns.
Quickly
Good for
wiping
Bronson.
out the tribal chief. And now this spells something incredibly sinister. Bronson Reed looking to drop the hammer with an avalanche of humanity.
Into the corner. The big splash by Bronson Reed. Tag made. Jey Uso's legal. Reed doesn't realize it. Jey the legal man. Kick right into the midsection of Bronson Reed. And now Jey Uso looks to pick up the pace.
Was that durability of Jey Uso? You write him off. He takes a hell of a beating for 10 straight minutes, but bounces back like this.
And Bronson Reed, what a collision.
Good for Bronson.
In the tank
Actually
of
getting
this
a little.
humongous Aussie. They mean streak a mile wide.
And a Death Valley driver by Reed isn't enough to put Jey Uso away. Near fall for Reed.
Now frustration starting to set in for this young Aussie.
Well, Bronson and Breaker know Jey Uso very well. We know not to underestimate the
All right,
resilience
boys.
part of this
Let's
man.
get in finish mode.
Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker have absolutely whooped ass for the past 90% of this match, but still not been able to get the dub thus far. And that, as a young competitor, can be highly agitating. The hell are you thinking here?
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Reed to the side. Wiping out Reigns and Uso. Bronson Reed with a 330-pound suicide dive.
What a heavy landing too for Bronson Reed. And keep your eye on Braun Breaker here. How's he cooking up?
Look out.
Don't kill yourself on this table.
Oh, it drives Roman Reigns onto and over the Spanish announce table.
The attempt he tried on Jey Uso earlier. Jey got away. Roman Reigns not so lucky. Roman may be down and out here. Oh my God.
Yeah, you would say it all. The unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, the Oscilla Bronson Reed dominating here at SummerSlam. I have an idea. We're going to totally wiped out, buried under all the equipment on the Spanish announce table. Jey Uso now a sitting duck.
Bronson Reed taking flight. Unbelievable stuff. Okay.
At the chair position with Braun Breaker now on the top rope. And Breaker, oh!
Jey to the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner. That's Braun's father, Hall of Famer.
Hook to the leg, kick out by Uso.
And that kick out could not have been any later there, Cole. Braun cannot believe it.
Bronson Reed again, what a suicide dive by Reed.
Oh, God. 330 pounds almost landing head first, but wiping out the opponents and then followed up by Braun Breaker's freak athleticism.
And then Braun Breaker pulling one right out of the Steiner's playbook. But not quite able to put Jey Uso
Michael always
away.
chips me up when he does his about to go to commercial cadence on a PPV.
An astounding kick out there
Yep,
from
he's too used to
Jey
being on
Uso.
TV going
Where
to
do
commercials.
these two powerhouses go from here?
Wait a What's concerning right now, if you look at Braun Breaker, Braun now You know the damage he can do when he's outside the ring like this.
Braun Breaker's not even breathing.
Well,
That's scary.
And again, he's staring across the ring. Is Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker now full head of steam. And Roman right on the top with a Superman punch. I think Breaker was going to try to spear both of them through the barricade again. And now Roman Reigns, Breaker to the barricade.
Well, all right. Hitting that barricade spot early.
Out of the way, delivering the Superman punch, and then sacrificing himself, driving Breaker through the barricade with a spear.
A little payback from what happened on Raw this past week.
Good thing those two seats were empty right there.
And now Reed will send Jey Uso back into the ring.
For all intents and purposes right now, this is into a one-on-one matchup. Roman and Brock Breaker have not moved a muscle. This time, finish him off! Tsunami!
And here we go, Wade.
Oh,
You're going to
yes.
have your opportunity.
You kind of did it for me, but I'll follow up. From the top rope, the meeting of beauty and
Superman punch! Roman helping his cousin to his feet. One's to the sky. Watchin! One and done. Reigns and Jey Uso using a move.
Well, okay then.
And before them, the Dudley Boys made famous. Cover now. And Breaker breaking things up.
such timing, such instincts there from Braun Breaker, who looked written off for good. After this from Roman Reigns sending Braun Breaker crashing through our security barrier. And just
One security monk like, huh?
time for Jey Uso. Tsunami incoming, but denied by that Superman punch.
All four men are down. Critical moment in this tag team match.
Once again, the first up is Braun Breaker. 250 pounds of gelatin, and you simply cannot keep him down. A non-stop moment. And there's no fuse with this guy. It is flame-directed detonator.
And Breaker now turns his attention to Jey.
Breaker doesn't even look hurt. He doesn't look exhausted. He just looks angry.
He was speared to a barricade a few moments ago.
All right, Breaker. I mean, Steiner.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, but that makes him highly effective at punishing human beings.
And Breaker targeting main event Jey Uso. He's got him in his sights.
All right, let's see how this goes.
And like Roman Reigns shoving Jey out of the way. Roman taking a bullet. The spear from Breaker. And a spear by Jey Uso. Reigns down.
And all the momentum now with main event Jey Uso.
An Uso splash. Jey.
Wow, Jay getting a pin. How about that?
Here are your winners, the team of the OTC, Roman Reigns, and main event, Jey
Rabbi keeping them shoes though.
I'll tell you right now, the overzealousness of wanting to grab the spotlight, of wanting to take down the original bloodline, cost Reed.
He's got to get him over to the store real quick now.
As the veterans made them pay.
Sell those bad boys off.
There's a massive story that has developed tonight on a couple of different occasions. Even toward the end of the match, Roman Reigns put himself in harm's way, sacrificed himself for his cousin, Jey Uso.
We've seen the entire career of Roman Reigns, and not once has he put his body on the line for family, faction mates, anyone in fact, and I would argue that is the reason Roman Reigns has been so successful. He's ruthless. He's got a singular focus on his own success. Is he getting soft, Michael Cole?
Well, right here, Roman Reigns taking the bullet for Jey Uso, sending Jey out of harm's way, knowing Jey was the legal man, and Jey would counter with a spear of his own. And then the
More of
Uso
a short spear.
would put Reed away in what was a hell of a tag team match to start off SummerSlam.
For super athletes, laying it on the line, and much to the dismay of the Oracle Paul Heyman, his men took the L tonight. I'll tell you, Cole, speaking of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, the path to the top is never straight, but it will be relentless for those two. And L tonight, but that is a learning experience.
Yeah, L tonight, but what does it do for the
Hey,
future?
a whole roll
It sends
sign.
these guys over the
Good
edge,
for them.
perhaps. Who knows what Breaker...
Braun Breaker telling Michael Cole to shut up, and you'd be well advised to heed that advice. Braun Breaker in no mood to break this one down at this moment in time.
That had to feel great for Roman Reigns sticking it to Paul Heyman here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the widely anticipated launch of WWE 2K25 on Switch 2 is available now. Play WWE 2K25 on the go, anytime, anywhere.
Because we really need a 2K commercial, right?
Rated T for teen.
I'll let it roll. I'll let it roll. Why is Dominic coming out of the 316 monster truck?
I think the magic is out there under the lights. This is uncharted water. This is a calculated, coordinated production. A lot can go wrong. Time to go now.
It can get bloody, it can get messy.
Oh, no!
That's show business, baby.
I want to make sure I make some noise.
This is sodomy that would get arrested.
This is insanity!
We're going to show you how the story unfolded before your eyes.
Just get started.
WWE 5 is louder than ever. And they're bringing the noise city to city. We're taking note. We're taking note. We're taking note. We're taking note. So get ready to join the action. 11 brand new events. Tickets on sale now.
You know, SummerSlam is brought to you in part by Jackpot. And new customers download the app and opt in to get $5 in lottery credits. Be sure to use code SUPLEX. Hey, Wade, you're going to like this because tonight's Steadicam is brought to you by Mike's Harder Lemonade. Hard days deserve a hard lemonade, but when you've had a really hard day, like the WWE superstars in the ring, you may need
Super
a lemonade
spiked lemonade, huh?
harder. You need Mike's Harder Lemonade. We need some of those out here at
I
ringside.
do like that. You know me too well.
Well, a lot of us celebrities here tonight, including this man who hosted the open to the show. Great comedian Drewski. Global Could Fest tour is on sale now. And then the comedy sketches and musical performances and appearances by Big S. Plug, Caleb Presley, Lil Yachty, Young MFA, Soulja Boy, and plenty of
All right, there's Drewski. Is Shane there though? That's I don't care about him.
At ringside for SummerSlam, the man who
Some
performed America the Beautiful tonight.
jabroni.
God bless America, Braylon, right here in New Jersey. And also, my guys here, big rapper Fat Joe in the house.
He's skinny as hell.
How is every
What?
rapper your guy? I don't get it.
I was taking pictures with him earlier today. And let's check out the Minute Maid Juice Box, where fans will be bringing the juice all night long. They're squeezing every ounce of energy into SummerSlam, but every day feels like a Monday. Bring the juice.
I guess Shane isn't there. He's probably
Well, is anyone
busy.
here really, friends? Well, let's Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair continue gaining each other's trust, while Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez keep building on their forced partnership. These new partners now find themselves in the biggest event of the summer, fighting for a title. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship is on the line next.
Great. Woman Jank. All that just to... Are we getting a recap? Yes, we're getting a recap.
In Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, of course, out for a number of months with a shoulder injury, so Roxanne Perez has replaced her.
You better hold up your end of the deal.
I mean, it should be an okay match, but no one cares about women's tag except Sims.
Partner? Too soon.
Roxanne Perez getting used to tagging alongside Raquel Rodriguez, still trying to really earn her stripes as part of the Judgment Day.
At only 23 years old, I'm already one of the most dangerous competitors on this roster.
Gotta be impressed with how quickly Roxanne and Raquel have gelled as a team. Everything within the Judgment Day right now is coming up gold.
Hi, Charlotte. Let's chat.
What are we doing here?
Alexa Bliss out here to attack the secret home. What is this going to do with you, Bliss?
You don't care.
Don't need friends.
Start the match.
We should be top partners.
I'm not trying to be your friend. Think of it as allies of convenience.
There's only room for one queen in this division. Just don't get in my way.
How many times do I have to...
My God, Charlotte. I know. We're not friends.
Yeah, Charlotte loves anything that glitters, and clearly Alexa spoke to Charlotte in a language non-championships.
It almost seems like they're starting to get along.
Just because I'm in a team doesn't mean I'm not Charlotte Flair anymore.
Yeah, this needs to be 10 minutes max.
Bliss out of the way at a critical moment.
That's why I went to Adam Pearce and I got us a tag team title match at SummerSlam.
I think we've all seen enough of
Raquel and Roxanne.
whatever this mask Charlotte has on.
Flair and Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam.
Still going, still going. What is this recap?
What's going to happen to you at SummerSlam?
There better not be another 9 minutes of this. I think there's a UFC or something after this. So that's why wrestling pay-per-views are early now.
I didn't have Lexi and I tagging on my 2025 bingo card. I have to say I respect her, even if she's super annoying.
I will give it to her. Charlotte hasn't been half bad, and she's had my back when I need it. That certainly feels like friendship to me.
Maybe after we become champions at SummerSlam. I'll think about it.
Great, they each get their own entrance.
All hail the queen.
Ugh. Let's see how that face looks tonight. Not as plasticky as it might usually. That might just be because it's daytime.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE SmackDown, have Charlotte and Alexa actually become friends?
Well, they will never admit it, but the fact that they're walking out here at SummerSlam side by side after tagging together on a couple of occasions previously tells me that they might not want to admit it, but they certainly see something special in one another, and they started to enjoy each other's company.
No woman in history has won more matches at SummerSlam than Charlotte Flair. She has won 5 times at this event. It's her first SummerSlam in 2 years. Alexa Bliss is second on the all-time win list at SummerSlam. It's the first time she's been part of this event in 4 years. An opportunity for these two tonight to win tag team gold.
And it is unheard of that somebody can win the Royal Rumble as Charlotte Flair did this year, yet you can still say she has had a horrible 2025. She lost to Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. She failed to qualify for Money in the Bank. She lost out in the Queen of the Ring tournament. It's been a disaster. And the one thing capable of turning that around has been her lapsed friendship with Alexa Bliss.
All right, y'all aren't Bullet Club. It's not cool when y'all do it.
You know, Papa John's delivers quality pizza with championship ingredients. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. No woman in history has held more tag team titles than Raquel Rodriguez. She won the latest version of the titles with Liv Morgan. Liv, however, is out with a shoulder injury. Roxanne Perez, the newest member of Judgment Day, would fill that slot, and they're 4-0. Just teaming together, just being their third title defense as a team.
It's another unlikely tandem, and Big Mammy Cool Raquel Rodriguez was not keen on Roxanne Perez slipping into Liv
Good job,
Morgan.
Rock. Got all your hair in your face.
Initially, however, these two hit a rich vein of form when things really counted at the recent Evolution PLE, taking out 3 top tag teams from all the brands in WWE and stamping their authority on those championships.
Also had another victory over the multi-time tag champs, the Kabuki Warriors, hoping to retain tonight in what is the first SummerSlam appearance for both Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez here tonight. So if you're the champs, Raquel and Roxanne, how do you combat the experience of Charlotte and Alexa?
That was the question of all time, because on paper, clearly, as singles competitors, Alexa and Charlotte have the massive upper hand. However, who's the proven commodity in the tag ranks? You have to say, with all the lack of experience together they have, still it's
10 minutes on the clock.
Now, a little miscommunication there, Wade, but who's going to start this match, Alexa or Charlotte? And Roxanne and Raquel, ever the wiser, would take advantage.
With limited reps together, both teams have to figure out who has the most chemistry together right now, and it appears to be the champs.
The Judgment Day, full of gold. Of course, the women's tag titles, the men's tag titles. Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, defends tomorrow night against AJ here on SummerSlam Sunday. Alexa Bliss sends Roxanne across the ring. Tag made, here comes the Queen, the 14-time world champion Charlotte Flair, who admitted that teaming with Alexa has really changed her outlook on life and business here in WWE. She said, really, the first time in her career, she's having fun.
Charlotte's had to eat some humble pie so far in 2025, and the person who pulled her out of the funk really is Alexa Bliss. And Charlotte Flair back, back to having fun is the most dangerous kind of Charlotte Flair there is, but what a clubbing clothesline there for Big Mammy Cool.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez, so wise beyond her years, had the official Jessica Carr distracted while Raquel would deliver the clothesline. And now, Rodriguez is really coming to her own in 2025.
Yes, she has And I will say Raquel Rodriguez completely lost her confidence when she transitioned from NXT to the main roster. So dominant in the women's championship there, and it's taken a long time to find her footing, but finding it in a big way over the past couple of months.
Not many people can go toe-to-toe with Charlotte like Raquel did there. Oh, and a big kick.
All right, ladies.
Raquel sees herself as the alpha female of WWE.
Blair trying to launch herself over the top rope. Raquel caught her and delivered Samoan drop. And here's the cover. The tag, I should say, to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne, the prodigy. The incredible 2025. Here's the Probable to retain the kick out by Charlotte. Her year started setting a record. Lasting longer in a Royal Rumble match than any woman in history.
Incredible performances in the Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank as well. Capped off, of course, by slipping into the void left by Liv Morgan seamlessly and grabbing gold.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Raquel, and I agree, she slipped into it, but Roxanne has proven she belongs as the tag champ.
This match has even got my cat yawning.
The gold right now, she haven't. We saw the performance of this tag team at Evolution. They had to be the best of the best. It was no easy task. The gauntlet was laid down by GM Nick Aldis, and these two were ready to seize the moment.
Still haven't seen Trinidad Man's in the crowd. Hard cam side like we are.
Again, no woman in history has held more tag titles.
Yes, rest holds.
5 times this level, 2 times down at NXT.
Raquel having to step up to that leadership role in this tag team after the injury to Liv Morgan has really been the making of Raquel. It's now or never, it's do or die, step up or get stepped on. Raquel Rodriguez has risen to every challenge thus far, but tonight is a big one.
And Charlotte now, classic Charlotte as she sends Raquel into the top turnbuckle. And now Flair from the tag champ on her own right. Then Raquel across the ring and now trying to make a tag with her partner Alexa Bliss. Roxanne Perez is legal, and she just prevents Charlotte's fingertips away from a tag.
Yeah, what a scramble that was by Roxanne Perez. So smart, so crafty, right on the money there, but it wasn't enough.
Here's the tag to Bliss and Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
The 5-time world champion.
Have a little person fight.
Won Money in the Bank with Elimination Chambers, the 3-time tag champ, and now unloading on Perez. Alexa Bliss in a really entertaining interview with Fox News earlier this week, talking about how excited she is to be here tonight. It's been a long time since she was at SummerSlam. She said she loves being with Charlotte because she's so passionate and loves what she does. And now Bliss has the WWE fans on their feet. Covered by Bliss. And Raquel Rodriguez breaks things up.
Well, with numerous double-team efforts by Raquel and Roxanne, most of them behind the referee's back thus far. And it's changed the game each time, but it seems Alexa Bliss has had enough.
Okay.
And now Roxanne from behind, roll up, shoulders down, almost had her. Oh!
She's just 2 minutes late on the roll up.
Breaks the eyes of Bliss.
Yeah, referee completely unsighted on the eye right.
Now that running forearm by Roxanne, the back of the neck of Perez, and Alley. Moonsault misses. Raquel makes the tag.
Perez is so
We only allow roll-ups in the first hour.
Bliss, and now the powerhouse Raquel back in there. Oh!
Well-placed foot right to the ear. Now Bliss drops Perez.
All right, now they're starting to get into it.
Big Mountain Cool is all wobbling. Brains are scrambled, and Alexa Bliss going skyward.
Alexa top rope. Looking for twisted Bliss, but Roxanne Wise got the knees up to the midsection.
I think she just fell on her knees. It didn't even look like Roxy moved.
Back up for the win. Kick it 2.
Yeah, this one's turned so chaotic temporarily. It would appear Alexa Bliss lost track of who the legal competitor was. Went for Roxanne when it was in fact Raquel who was legal and managed to capitalize.
Now looking at how much smaller Bliss. Alexa though with a top fighter. Now Perez back to the corner.
So hard to stay focused in the fog of war. That really cost
Big
Bliss
brain
here,
wave there. Thank you.
From here on,
Perez. Count of catapulted into the corner, as is Raquel Rodriguez. Tag team champs working so well together.
Yeah, this is seamless right now.
Side Russian leg sweep and a big boot to match that. Cover, kick it too.
Yeah, let's go back to where the plastic surgeon is in the corner.
Flurry of offense being thrown the way of Alexa Bliss here, and there's very little coming back in the opposite direction. That has to be frustrating to Charlotte Flair, who sees her opportunity for gold slipping away as the seconds tick by.
And I'm just continuing to be impressed with the prodigy Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, it's one thing having that much athleticism, you expect that of someone so youthful, but it's the tactical dance that goes with it, the vindictiveness, the knowing when to strike. Roxanne Perez really has it all at such a young age.
It's something you can't teach, right? I mean, you just have it. You have that instinct, that killer instinct that Roxanne has.
The best coaches can bring that all of you. Roxanne Perez has it in abundance.
Talks a lot about the fact that she wouldn't be here without the Hall of Famer Booker T and everything he did for her early on in her career.
What's crazy about Perez, she is one of the smaller athletes we have here, yet she never looks like an underdog. That is so rare, and that shows like
it's much like the woman in the ring now, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss with the greatest resumes of them all. But it might not be added to tonight the way this is looking.
Raquel trying to torture Bliss here. Alexa trying to fight out of this situation.
For Dory special perhaps here, Cole.
Trying to sunset flip. Raquel. This is with the elbow, and now an opportunity for Bliss to make a tag.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with being such a bigger powerhouse athlete. Sometimes your move can't be telegraphed. And Bliss managed to do that, but not on the second attempt.
And a shoulder tackle will bring in Perez. Roxanne with a cover. And a kick out at 2. Charlotte understanding that this is a critical point of this match for her team.
Well, Raquel really needs to be the leader here because Roxanne is starting to show that frustration, the frustration of youth. And you can come unglued very easily unless you maintain focus here. But Raquel needs to be a leader.
Roxanne trying to prevent Bliss from making it to the corner. Again, fingers tipped away. Charlotte Flair. Oh, wow. Well-placed kick by Perez. Bliss sent across the ring, able to duck underneath that time. And now Bliss takes out Perez and an opportunity now to get to the Queen.
Well, both agreeing seems to have the right idea there, but taking the worst of it was definitely...
All right. Let's get in this... Let's get in this fun. Let's take it over. Well, okay.
We went to up until about 4 weeks ago. And now this place going bananas once again for Charlotte Flair.
Ball away, slam into the kip up by Charlotte.
The weight of the world has left the shoulders of Charlotte Flair. And can she make good on all her abilities by grabbing gold here?
Well, she's got both Raquel and Roxanne down center of the ring. And
it's weird that they didn't show that.
I risk, but the highest reward of them all awaiting.
Another song of all members of the Judgment Day. Cover on Raquel to win the titles and a kick out at 2 by Rodriguez.
And there was not much in
All right, come on now.
whatsoever. It was late and it was weak. Take another look at this and the effortless athleticism of this woman, born with the kind of gift that simply cannot be manufactured. Surely closing in on something special here, Cole.
They're trying to first hook in the figure 4, and then she can bridge. Charlotte hit the figure 8 by Roxanne Perez with that springboard moonsault, breaks things up. And again, I just can't get over the the experience that Roxanne Perez has gained here since coming to Monday Night Raw.
It's just instinctive for Perez at this point to be the woman saving the moment for your team, right as Raquel was in her moment of peril. And clearly damage has been done to the leg of Raquel. This is breaking down. Referee losing control.
Oh, and Roxanne just saved Raquel. Bliss was trying to bless Raquel in the back of the head, and she inadvertently took out her partner. I mean, that was clearly an accident, Wade, and Roxanne Perez going to try to take advantage of the situation.
They can call allies of convenience, but the allies may be done after that friendly fire incident, and here we go.
Looking for the Tejana bomb. Tag. Delivered by Raquel. Roxanne's legal. Up over the top, looking for Pop Rocks.
There we go. That's what we wanted to see. I mean, not Charlotte, but Pop Rocks.
What a moment for Bliss.
Oh my God, that timing from Bliss, absolute perfection after the miscue moments earlier that flattened her tight partner.
And now shoulder first to the post goes Raquel.
And the pendulum swinging in a major way. A Bliss might have to win this one on her own from here.
Raggy Charlotte is clearly shaken up toward the corner, trying to make a tag. Can she? And she does. Bliss is legal.
Flair has no clue where she's at right now.
And now roll up by Roxanne.
Oh no, it's too late. Okay, good.
Near fall for the champ. Roxanne runs into a right hand.
Robin blow to the jaw with all the momentum after hitting the ropes.
And now looking for Sister Abigail. And Charlotte with a boot to Raquel. And Sister Abigail. Charlotte is the tag team champions. You
All right, I guess. Brings more drama all around.
An odd sequence at the end of that match, Wade, but in the end, Charlotte takes out Raquel, Bliss and Sister Abigail. We got new tag champs.
Oh God, this was the friendly fire moment. This is when Bliss inadvertently dropped her tag partner, Charlotte Flair, after their loosest of friendships of late. Here was Pop Rocks, game over, surely. 1, 2, enter Alexa Bliss, saving the moment for her team. And this was where we thought Charlotte was coming for a pound of flesh from Alexa Bliss. We all got that one wrong. One Sister Abigail DDT later, and we got new women's tag champs.
Here are your winners, and new women's. Hold their heads high, Wade. They're a great tag team champions, but here tonight it's all about Charlotte and Alexa. So are they officially friends now?
Well, if your tag partner punches you in the mouth, at least you can soothe it with some champagne afterwards because you grabbed gold. So yeah, let's let bygones be bygones. We're celebrating tonight.
Oh, there's another macho back there.
Charlotte and Alexa are champions.
All right. Oh no, not a Papa John skit.
Excuse you, that is his Papa John's epic stuffed crust pizza.
We get the last piece of pizza because we're still in grieving. We deserve this last slice of epic stuffed crust pizza because we're the greatest tag team of all time, aka your boys, the New Day. Just respect.
Respect. How about you learn how to respect his hour?
Respeto por LWO también. I'm gonna respect LWO.
Ugh.
Pizza for everyone.
right, I'll go and get you some.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Lunacamp is brought to you by Cricket with fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage. You can stress less and smile more. And now we have a special sneak peek for WWE fans. Here's a preview.
No, we don't
for the
care.
new horror thriller from the director of Barbarian. Weapons, only in theaters and in IMAX.
Why is Maggle so happy to show weapons off?
Nicky hoard enough money to buy the job as Pritza.
A lot of people die in a lot of really weird places. And do you know why?
Weapons, rated R.
One of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. All of Mexico is looking with him.
Terrence Crawford. He is on a whole nother level.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
This is truly a super fight.
The sport of boxing will change forever.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That'll be
two
if I saw
champions.
anything for her to do.
One night, boxing's biggest names collide on Saturday, September 13th, when Canelo Alvarez faces Terrence Bud Crawford in an epic
That's like
showdown
a
at Allegiant
month
Stadium
away.
in Las
I don't
Vegas.
care.
This historic night marks the beginning of a bold new era in boxing. The two champions meet under the lights in one of boxing's most anticipated showdowns. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packaging at OnLocationEXP.com/Canelo Crawford. Well, following SummerSlam here tonight, we invite you to join us on the SummerSlam post show right here on Peacock. It'll take place at MetLife Stadium immediately following SummerSlam Saturday. And also, please join Sam Roberts, Megan Morant tomorrow as they dive into everything from night one of SummerSlam on the WWE SummerSlam recap. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Cardi B.
We really don't want to thank her for
the
anything.
official host of SummerSlam.
Oh, she better not be coming back.
Oh, Stu's got a prevent away for months carrying crosses to the devil on Sami Zayn's shoulder. Will Sami continue to not give it a temptation, or will Cross be successful in his mission to corrupt Sami Zayn? It's the deciding match between these two. Sami carrying right now.
Finally. Let's see how this goes. No. Okay, good. Well, let's see what they can do. Unless it's just a big, either big slow match or big Sami comeback match. It makes it look like it makes it look like he just pushed her out of the way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Scarlett from Sin City, weighing at 265 pounds, carrying Cross. Well, SummerSlam is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited, the official credit card of SummerSlam. And by Minute Maid, bring the juice. And by Wingstop. Wingstop is here. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door. Wingstop.com. And for Karrion Kross tonight, it's about stopping this man. For how long is Karrion Kross going to carry out this vendetta against Sami Zayn? He promised Sami Zayn this past Monday night on Raw that tonight you are, quote, going to say the words, Kross told the truth. And in Kross's warped mind, Wade, what is that truth?
Well, Kross targets liars, at least those he perceives to be liars. And in the case of Sami Zayn, he is convinced that Sami Zayn is not the model of moral purity that he portrays. But really, scratch beneath the surface of Sami Zayn, he is just like the rest of us. Wickedness resides within the soul of Sami Zayn, and that, in the eyes of Karrion Kross, is going to get exposed here tonight at SummerSlam.
And there's another layer to that as well, because we all know that Sami Zayn, he has one goal left in WWE, and that is to finally win the World Championship. Many people, Kross included, believe that Sami Zayn must develop a mean streak, a darker side, in order to finally climb the mountain and win the title. Sami has been very against that for most of his career.
Well, he's also never won the World Championship in his entire career. So guess what? This is the fight game. You want to get to the very top, you need a little hatred in your heart. And if Sami Zayn can't embrace that hatred that does exist in his heart, he will never be the champion of the world. Kross is trying to do him a favor in a very warped way.
Well, listen, you hated a lot of people and you never won a world title, but nonetheless, Sami Zayn
that was a skill issue, not an attitude issue.
And Kross now, unloading.
What a cheap shot. This is about Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
And now Sami with his right hands to Kross, and Sami starts out aggressive here tonight against Karrion Kross. Now, Sami wants to shut up Karrion once and fall. He's had enough. He's had enough of getting attacked with steel pipes each and every week. Karrion Kross spewing his propaganda all over the place. Sami wants to end that tonight.
Well, Sami's been haunted for really months now. Initially, it was verbal, whispering negativity into the ear of Sami.
Maybe now they'll start getting rowdy.
It didn't break the spirit of Zayn. He's been assaulted ever since with lead pipes. Can't break the spirit, you can't break the body. And it's a hot start here for Sami Zayn.
And Sami with a moonsault off the barricade. And again, Sami Zayn with that one goal in mind. Really the last thing he says he has left to accomplish in our business, and that's win the World Championship.
Hard to do that when someone like Karrion Kross is making you his victim week after week. One way or another, Sami Zayn needs to expunge the spectre of Karrion Kross for good.
And Kross now with Sami up on his shoulders, driving Sami into the mat. Cover now. Isn't enough to put him away. And a kick out by Zayn.
A massive power differential between these two. Sami Zayn is one hell of a mover, one hell of a technician, but he simply cannot get in a power-based slugfest with Karrion Kross.
Now Kross say it. What he wants him to say is Kross told the truth. And Sami does have a dark side. Got a deep, dark secret, according to Karrion Kross, that Sami's kept suppressed for many, many years.
There's not a human being on planet Earth who does not have a deep, dark secret. Deep down, we are all savages. The thin veneer of civility is one that's easy to scratch off.
And again, covered by Karrion Kross.
Start getting into it here.
Pretty much saying is that in order to get to the top of the game here, you can't be Mr. Nice Guy all the time.
Boxing, UFC, kickboxing, sumo, and yes, WWE. You want to get to the very top, this is the fight game. You have to show that. You have to have that hatred. You have to have that killer instinct. And Sami Zayn is good. He's really good. He's not been good enough to win the World Championship for that one reason.
And Sami out of it. Axe handle off the ropes. Also former two-time NXT champion. Sami's won the Intercontinental title 4 times in his career. NXT championship as well. 1-1 at SummerSlam in his career.
You know, the stakes get higher and higher the closer you get to those World Championships. And that is a battle a lot of us were not capable of breaking through.
Off the suplex, look at the leg, and Sami kicks it too. Again, Sami also trying to wash the bad taste out of his mouth from SummerSlam last year, which he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Braun Breaker.
Just say it, you stupid bastard! Hey, what's the matter with you? Just say it! Hey, just say it! Just say it! Dude! Just say it! Listen to me, man! One, say it! Two!
And then you got that witch Scarlet yelling at him as well.
Not a witch. The sinister siren. Call her a witch, Cole. So another cheap shot. You're taking one at me and taking one at Scarlet now. Be very, very careful.
There's a lot of people that have called him that way.
Not going to hear those chops.
My journalistic instincts to bring sources forward. And Sami Zayn now with the right hands pounding away on Cross. Look at Sami go.
Darren Cross smartly covering up there, blocking a lot of those shots. Sami expending a lot of energy, but he has Rock carrying Cross now.
Good reversal. Sami up over the top of the leapfrog.
And this is much better from Sami Zayn, who simply got dragged into a turf war earlier on and is now playing to his own strengths. Sometimes you need to be slapped around a little in that ring to really wake up.
Sami went for the blue thunder bomb. Cross able to counter Doomsday Saito by carrying Cross.
An ugly landing for Sami Zayn.
Yeah, cover now on Zayn, and Sami somehow gets the shoulder up.
Who says if Cross could have hooked the leg there, it might have been over. But this simply isn't only about victory. This is about punishing Sami Zayn until the man cracks.
Carrying Cross, reaching out to Scarlet. And there's the steel pipe coming into play again tonight. The pipe that has assaulted Sami Zayn on a number of occasions here.
The referee is currently onside to check on Sami Zayn, and now there's a distract from Scarlet.
Yeah, Sean Bennett does not see Cross with a steel pipe in his hand. And Sami Zayn, though, blue thunder bomb off the counter. Near fall for Sami. Now the pipe backfired.
Big old thunder bomb, though.
Take another look at this with the referee distracted by Scarlet on the edge with the swing, the miss, and the blue thunder bomb that almost got the 3 count there. It was a delayed count from a distracted referee, and that's possibly the only reason Cross is still in the fight. This is Zayn cracking out. This is the facade beginning to break, Michael Cole.
That's right. Aggressive Zayn assaulting Cross in the ropes.
Really lost it after that attempt by Cross with the left pipe once again.
Well, you can't quite blame Sami with everything he's been put through by Cross in the past few weeks.
But is this Cross being proved right? Is the evil starting to seep through at Sami Zayn's soul? The referee struggling to even hold back Sami Zayn at this point. Sami's lost it.
The official Sean Bennett trying to talk some sense into Sami.
Sami needs to regain his composure here.
Yeah, reminding him that you. And now Scarlet offering the weapon to Sami.
Treacherous.
Now the moment of truth for Zayn.
The moral dilemma. The devil inside is coming out to play tonight.
Dang old Jezebel.
Cross over to the dark side at the behest of Scarlet. He says no, an emphatic no from Sami Zayn. And a toss from behind.
Oh, hell, now to roll up.
Sami kicks.
Karrion Kross, who is completely wrong. Eyes just rolled in the back of his head.
Oh. Damn, they're just gonna kill Cross, huh?
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn proves that sometimes, Wade, good guys can finish first.
Well, we all have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, but for Sami Zayn, the voice of that angel is simply too loud and blocks out that little devil, or at least it did tonight.
Sami Zayn picks up the win tonight, a moral victory for Sami Zayn. Would Sami Zayn use the pipe? An emphatic no.
Every opportunity in the world to crack and show the wickedness that lurks within. But Sami Zayn just had the moral fortitude to deny it tonight, and one haluva kick later, it was game over for Karrion Kross.
Sami Zayn, with a smile on his face, will leave tonight, will leave SummerSlam victorious, and maybe perhaps, finally, with Karrion Kross in his rear-view mirror. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we pause tonight to remember that last week the world lost an icon in sports entertainment. If not for this man, I guarantee you, there wouldn't be 53,161 WWE fans in MetLife Stadium tonight. I guarantee that I
We're getting a Hogan
would
recap.
sitting at this desk for the past 28 years if it wasn't for Terry Bollea, the immortal Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan was larger than life. Sports entertainment personified. The greatest performer in our history. So much has been said about Hulk's accomplishments the past 9 days, but tonight I would like to remind everyone of what he accomplished at this event, SummerSlam. He was undefeated.
Are there people booing?
He teamed with the Macho Man as the Mega Powers battled the Mega Bucks.
They've been
He
drowned
shared
out.
the ring with the likes of the Ultimate Warrior, the Heartbreak Kid, and Randy Orton.
I mean, really, if you're
many
booing
great moments, too
Hogan,
many to talk about, really, in the career of a man
probably need
who
to
carried
talk to
professional
Ice.
wrestling on his back for 3 decades. Rest in peace, brother. And joining us tonight, the son, Terry Bollea. Nick Hogan is here celebrating the life and the legacy of his father, a man who dominated this event, SummerSlam.
Now a merch shop commercial.
You walked into my life,
Four iconic mascaras, 4 WWE icons, 1 Lash legacy. This isn't just makeup. This is a mascara smackdown. The Colossal. Bold, fearless, no drama, just dominance.
These lashes never flinch, and neither do I.
Lash sensational, soft power, full fan out, quiet confidence.
I don't need to shout. My lashes speak volumes.
The falsies, unapologetic, all the drama.
Why be subtle? We can leave a lasting impression.
Great lash. Timeless. Iconic. Unforgettable.
Trends come and go. Greatness sticks. This lash never goes out of style.
4 legends. 4 lash icons. 1 lash legacy.
Which one are you?
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres home field gets a whole new lineup. When
An
WWE
absolutely incredible speed.
hits Petco Park,
A slugfest for the ages.
Oh my goodness.
All right, wrap it up, commercials.
The epic performance that no
I think we've
one
only got an hour and a half
will
left,
ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San
which
Diego.
should be
Tickets on sale now.
the Jelly Roll match, the
And
one
this
of the
is
women's
Mexico
matches,
City, the crown jewel of
and
Mexico, which will host Triple Mania.
I think
It's
Gunther and
Triple H's
Punk's
biggest show of the
match.
year, emanating
maybe?
live from Arena CDMX in Mexico City. Live Saturday, August 16th,
Oh, we do
9
not
Eastern,
care
6
about
Pacific. It'll be
Triple H,
broadcast
Hank.
live in both English and Spanish on our WWE YouTube channel. Don't miss Triple Mania 2 weeks from tonight. Speaking of Triple A, you got an opportunity to call her match on SmackDown last night, Wade. Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana in the house.
Oh God, what a pair of maniacs these two were, but boy oh boy did they light up SmackDown last night. I'm sure it's not the last we'll see a Psycho Clown and Mr. Rick
I'm
Iguana.
over here at Sit Down Iguana on Wade. Hey, visit SummerSlam Superstore located at the American Dream in Rutherford, New Jersey. Shop the largest selection of SummerSlam merchandise that you can find anywhere else. The SummerSlam Superstars through tomorrow. Also at American Dream, meet your favorite WWE
Come on
superstars
now,
at the
let's
SummerSlam
go.
Photo Experience.
Let's go.
Tickets are required. Photo Experience tickets are available now on SummerSlamPhotos.com. I cannot believe, Wade, as the sun sets in New Jersey, what a beautiful night we got for August in New Jersey. It's in the mid-70s. It's clear. It is gorgeous.
At SummerSlam, dreams come true in unexpected ways. And for two
Jeez,
lucky
more
fans,
ads.
their night is about to change thanks to Xfinity.
It's SummerSlam, baby. Melissa, Kim, you've been having the ultimate fan experience. Has it been exciting?
It's so exciting.
Well, I think we got one more surprise for you.
You know what? Why don't you guys follow us backstage? Okay,
Here we go.
thank you.
Here we go. All right, you guys ready for your surprise?
So excited, yeah. No, excited.
You know Jade Cargill?
Listen, Xfinity wanted to guarantee that you had an amazing time here tonight at SummerSlam. So they upgraded your seats tonight. Thank you. Enjoy. You had an amazing time. Hope you do as well. Thank you. Great show. I can't wait. Thank you.
Ah, yes, the single mom seat
Tonight's
upgrade.
surprise seat upgrade is brought to you by Xfinity, bringing fans closer to the action at SummerSlam. Well, a weather warning's been issued as a storm is coming to cancel Tippy time. The Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill, looks to get her signature singles victory and strip the title from Tiffany Stratton. Can Tiffany continue her dominating defense of the title she won over 200 days ago? Tiffany and Jade for the WWE Women's Championship live.
Oh man, these graphics are so bad. Really?
Is coming. Let's make things clear. Jade Cargill is a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent. I fought through betrayal, injury. I let family distract me.
No holds barred.
But I'm done with that.
Jade Cargill has
Yeah,
never
you're not done with those nasty wigs.
championship in WWE.
I wonder if she's completely bald under that. Surely not. I can see it. Anyway.
The WWE
Come on, let's wrap it up.
Biggest win of Jade Cargill's singles career. Not only is she queen of the ring, she's going to SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam, I will defend my title against the queen of the ring, Jade Cargill. Time after time, I've been underestimated.
It is Stephanie time!
I'm just another dumb blonde. I'm naive. I'm too confident.
Stephanie's gonna cash in!
I've heard it all.
But you are kind of annoying.
I guess
But at least you're hot.
as the WWE Women's Champion.
Come on. Goodness, they're just recap citying us to death tonight.
Not Trish Stratus. Not Nia Jax. Not Charlotte Flair.
It is still Tiffany time! What a WrestleMania performance!
Tiffany Stratton is. After SummerSlam, Jade Cargill is just going to be another name on the long list that Tiffany Stratton has beat.
When I step inside the ring, I give everything. For any challenge, I accomplish anything. Right hook, yeah, I'm just throwing punches, standing tall, never ducking. I'ma always fight for something.
Tiffany thinks I'm just another name. Baby girl, I don't just get attitudes. I end them.
Never scared, I'ma always rise above the sun.
Sure.
What you want, they gon' hate it, but they love it, no.
Don't need all this for JJ.
You gonna hear me roar.
I didn't need your help. I can hold my own.
See, I don't know who this is all for. Like, if you're buying a pay-per-view, you probably know the story already. So it's like, why are these long-ass recaps? A short one I understand, but geez, these things are like 3-5 minutes.
A storm is coming.
She doesn't look Jamaican. I mean, maybe Kofi Kingston knows her from the island.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. Her color scheme for her gear tonight made up the flag colors of the Jamaican flag, honoring her history, her heritage, as she looks to win her first singles championship in her first match for a singles title since arriving in WWE.
Yeah, that was absolutely incredible. Reggae girls, we are partying tonight. There's magic in Kingston Town. Is there going to be magic for the Storm? Jade Cargill here at SummerSlam.
She won the Queen of the Ring to earn this opportunity tonight at the WWE Women's Championship. And our WWE Women's title match is presented by Seagram's Escapes Spike. Tagging the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escapes Spike, the WWE's new knockout flavor. Rumble Punch, Slam and Blueberry, Pineapple Powerhouse, each with new 10% ABV. Yeah, they are teasing us tonight, aren't they?
They are teasing us, but they are not quenching our thirst. Come on, guys.
Yeah, what? We've got water out here. Can't we get some of those?
That's not the
Product placement, Phantom. Product placement.
Not the kind of quench I'm looking for right now.
It's Tiffy time!
Finally. better not be more than 10 minutes.
It is her first SummerSlam. And Wade, we talked about this during the countdown show earlier today. It is hard to believe that this young woman, Tiffany Stratton, only started to train to be a professional wrestler 4 years ago. And now she's been on top of the mountain.
Well, that's what being a hot athletic gymnast will get you here in WWE.
Sometimes when a first-time world champion holds the gold, they just feel a little out of place. It's a sense of inevitable that they're going to be losing that title soon. They don't really seem to have the full credentials. Times that by 10, when that individual only has 4 years of experience. But then you look at the year Tiffany Stratton has had from cashing in January to defeating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania in a slugfest and defeating Nia Jax multiple times.
Wow. And let's not forget the names Bayley, the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, Roxanne Perez, who we saw earlier tonight, Asuka in the finals of the Queen of the Ring. I mean, it has been an unreal year for Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill as well. Jade Cargill, of course, knocking off Asuka, knocking off Roxanne. So these two women have big-time victories in 2025. Someone's going to earn the title tonight. Let's go up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Women's Championship!
She got a jacked up wig too.
Introducing first, the challenger from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill!
I'm sorry.
And her opponent,
Yeah, sit down, Nikki.
from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Hey, let's talk strategy. If you're the champion, Tiffany Stratton, what do you do to make sure you keep the title tonight?
You do exactly what you've done all year. You realize that your athletic skill set gives you the capacity to take down all comers, no matter how big, small, or skilled they may be. But it is quite the conundrum when you're up there against a powerhouse, perhaps the greatest physical specimen this industry has ever seen in the form of Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill now, the challenger. She's never won or never even had an opportunity. Tiffany now, for a quick win, to win a singles title here in WWE. So if you're Jade Cargill, what do you do to knock off the champ?
Lean on the confidence that winning an arduous tournament like Queen of the Ring has given you. I would personally argue that winning,
Cover by Jade quickly puts both legs in a kick out.
Winning a tournament like the Queen of the Ring this year with the caliber of competitors, including Asuka in the final, is arguably more difficult than a one-on-one single matchup against Tiffany Stratton.
That's a great point. Jade now goes outside the ring. Remember, champion's advantage in this matchup, so Jade has to pin or submit Tiffany to win the title. Drives her into the barricade.
And immediately from the early goings, we have seen what this match is all about. It's two uber athletes. It's the technical finesse of the champ, Tiffany Stratton, versus the raw power of the challenger.
And there is one name that we did not mention that Jade Cargill has knocked off in what has been a great number of months here, and that is the current women's world champion, Naomi. Remember the no-holds-barred match back at Evolution?
I saw Cardi B losing her mind at the prospect of Jade Cargill winning this one a few
I wonder why.
Really does not like
Why would Cardi want Jade to win? I wonder.
Cardi B will be very, very happy. Oh, if the score prevails here, but
Naomi, of course, will defend the world title tomorrow night, SummerSlam Sunday. And here now, Tiffany Stratton with a suicide dive, taking out Jade Cargill. And you're talking about two tremendous athletes here, Wade. You got Jade Cargill, played hoop in college. Obviously, a tremendous in-ring performer. Tiffany Stratton, once a member of Team USA in gymnastics. You got two hot athletes here going for the women's championship.
Yeah, the standard in WWE keeps getting better and better, in part due to the NIL program, and as they keep going that way, you want to win gold in WWE. Whoa, shot, one time!
All right, yeah. A little early for that, but okay.
Wow, not even a 2 count, though. Shows you how double top Jade Cargill is.
And we saw on the countdown show, they had some tryouts in New Jersey for potential superstars. Among those athletes, we saw gymnasts, we saw basketball and football players. Knee delivered to the spine. Could be future superstars here in WWE as Jade Cargill now has taken control of the champ.
And make no mistake, Tiffany Stratton is no lightweight in there. She is a powerful woman, but plucked out of the sky effortlessly by Jade Cargill. That's what the champ is up against tonight.
Big kick by Jade, and now Jade looking to use her power. Lifting Tiffany Stratton up on her shoulders. And Jade, she calls that the eye of the storm, that stood out power bomb that Tiffany Stratton has to kick out of it too.
When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. And what a beauty it was from Jade Cargill. But such is the resilience of the champ, Tiffany Stratton. Not quite enough, but what a heavy hitter. And that's a game-changing moment right there in this match.
You know, I spoke to Jade earlier today. She said she was going to change things up, bring some new offense into her repertoire, and that was just an example of what we saw moments ago.
That's what you have to do against someone as smart as Tiffany Stratton, who studied her opponent and was ready for everything, perhaps not ready for that.
And now Stratton showing up some power of her own, her rolling set time delivered, and now Tiffany looked like she was going to go for the moonsault wave.
She almost got up there.
Cargill is so impressive, just hopped straight up and dropped the champ once again. It appears Jade Cargill has been a step ahead so far.
Nice suplex by Jade Cargill showing up for power. It floats over, and now looking to power.
Oh, there we go, Tiff.
With a driver, what a counter by the champ.
Yeah, a lot of times in a match like this, you come into it knowing that certain moves are going to keep opponents down. However, this is the very, very top level. It's a World Championship clash at SummerSlam. Your opponent is generally going to be capable of a little more than everyone else you've been up against.
53,161 here tonight, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Home of the NFL's Jets and Giants, the final of the FIFA World Cup next year. And tonight is the first night of an epic 2-night SummerSlam.
So England are going to win the World Cup right here next year is what you're saying. But the question is, who's
sure, Wade, sure.
WWE Championship right now.
Jade Cargill looking great so far. And now Tiffany Stratton, no great counter, sends Jade across the ring. Tiffany's had an answer for almost everything from Jade tonight.
Yeah, so much finesse so far from Tiffany Stratton. And it's starting to wear down the challenger.
And now Stratton, caught by Cargill momentarily. Tiffany Stratton, though, has Jade where she wants her. And so the Alabama Slam didn't quite get all of it, but has Cargill in position now.
Cargill's got such a long frame, it's hard to pull it off, but it did enough.
Oh.
Great counter by Jade.
Such long limbs there at Cargill, right to the jaw of the champ, and the champ's rock.
Yeah, Stratton is gone. Cargill has the champ where she wants her. Jade is delivered for the championship. But Tiffany Stratton rolls for the goal.
No, Jay just always messes up that pin.
Has to call off the cover.
That again is a tiny window into.
She always over-rotates on those.
Problems there for Jade Cargill. Feet up here, beautifully executed. Immediately pass with it. Run the other way for the pin, Jade, but no, over-rotated it. I don't even think Tiffany Stratton knew anything about that foot on the ropes. It was accidental by Cargill, and that cost her.
Now Tiffany Stratton rolls through shoulder strap. Great pinning combination by Cargill. Tiffany's got to kick it too. Tiffany looks out of sorts here, Wade.
Really? Choke slam?
Tiffany got out of that first, Jade. It isn't going to be a second, and Tiffany can't even stand up here.
I'm not quite sure where she's at, I believe, as Jade Cargill could be closing in on her first women's championship here in WWE.
Well, you need to make it count.
Getting into some J-Jank here.
Getting something deadly here, Cole. What is Cargill cooking up?
From the second rope, Jade Cargill setting up Tiffany Stratton. for Jade.
Don't walk up there, Tiff. Goodness.
She doesn't want to be up there. Jade Cargill now. Somebody's ready with a great counter.
All right, good job, Tiff.
Too long for Cargill to get set there. Prettiest third shot ever. Tiffany Stratton.
Good for Tiff.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
And what a great match. Jade looked great, but Tiffany survives.
Yeah, well, Jade Cargill had the match won, but made a critical error there. Make no mistake, the trajectory of Jade Cargill will not be slowing down here, but how smart, how clever.
Oh, hot damn. They did keep it short, and the right one won.
That's right, Sean. I was kind of like, why is she going up there with her?
Perfection despite the volume of being set away during the match. Tiffany gets the win. Tiffany retains. But Jade Cargill will fight on. It ain't game over.
Tiffany Stratton has been champion for nearly 200 days. And in 2025, Wade, this young woman,
Cat bugging me now.
WWE Women's Champion, is undefeated. 14-0. Tiffany Stratton on a massive roll in WWE. Well, A24 presents The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. In theaters everywhere, October 3rd. Watch the trailer online right now.
Ready? I think so. You think so? Come on, Mark, it's a yes or no answer. Mark Kerr, a man on a mission.
I've never seen him look like this before.
To be the greatest fighter in the world. But with everything he's been through, can he still fight? I know what I'm doing, all right? Or will all his hopes and dreams come crashing down? Come on, are you ready? Yes.
Oops, I should be the face of Cricket 5G. Why Cricket 5G?
And a cricket
3
commercial.
words. Blazing, fast, powerful. Just like the fastest game you can play on your Cricket 5G phone. That's fast. It's like Cricket 5G. Yeet, you're on Cricket.
What the heck is this commercial? Okay. World Cup hotels.
World Cup 26 is coming to North America next summer. It'll be the ultimate celebration of sports and culture. Get closer than ever to the beautiful game with a hospitality package. Closer to the heart of the action and the best seats and suites. Closer to match day. Elevating world-class food and entertainment. Closer to the experience of a lifetime. Book a hospitality package at peopleworldcup.com/hospitality. Hey, you know, in Los Angeles, also in Texas, there's this great place called Cosm. If you can't be live at a WWE event, well, what you need to do is get to the most immersive experience possible. This is a look in at Cosm in LA.
I'm all right.
A24 presents the Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. In theaters everywhere, October 3rd. Watch the trailer online now. Oh, Chef Teeny is here with us tonight. He's a chef, of course, a cookbook author. Makina Younger is here enjoying SummerSlam.
No clue who that is.
Cardi B, I'm going to the words for you, Wade. Cardi B, our host of SummerSlam, Rick Wagner, here tonight. And
Drewski.
also here, the legendary
You gotta be in trouble.
Stephanie.
There's Steph. Dusty old Steph.
Here tonight, sitting in the front row with her family. Stephanie, of course, the host of the great podcast, What's Your Story? Had Jelly Roll on. That was a really unique interview. And speaking of WWE podcasts available all week long, it'll be a lot SummerSlam, including the SummerSlam recap, which is going to be available tomorrow. Our hosts, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. And they're going to talk a lot about our next match. I can't wait for this one because Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre say Jelly Roll doesn't belong in WWE.
Maybe this will only be 10 minutes.
As he teams up with Jelly to defend their honor in the ring. Will Jelly Roll pave the way for more celebrity wrestlers, or are Logan and Drew right and outsiders don't belong here? Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Jelly Roll's in-ring debut is live next.
I mean, at least Randers and Drew are in there. I don't know who else you can put in there to carry most of this. Yes, thank you, Logan Paul.
Listen, Jelly, you belong on a stage, not in the WWE ring. The WWE doesn't need a Jelly Roll. The WWE needs a Logan Paul.
Are you freaking kidding me? I need you to listen up real good, you entitled, whiny little bitch. Everybody
Jelly Roll's teeth looks weird too. Just, too much in that front row.
Randy RKO Drew last week. Drew got his payback tonight. The opportunity. Picking the bones. What the hell are you doing, Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll comes to the aid of the all-time living legend.
I don't trust Logan tomorrow. I was thinking if you're all right with it, I think I'm gonna come down to the main event and watch you.
I'd be honored if you'd come down and just be in my corner.
That's what I thought. Nothing. Hey, Randy Orton! Hey, RKO! Back with the one! Logan Paul!
That one lucky punch!
Jelly Roll is seeing it up.
All right, let's wrap this recap up because we know this has got to be a 10-minute match. Then we've got the real match afterwards.
You remember this night? You scared me Drew McIntyre. Damn it, man, I'm sorry. I should have never had you out there.
They have gravely underestimated me. I want them both. Anywhere, anytime.
You know what? SummerSlam. You and me.
The revenge I want.
That's what I'm talking about.
The human donut hole who made a mockery of our business on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Wow! What the hell are you doing in a wrestling ring, Jelly Roll?
I'm done talking with you, podcast, so let's go.
You learned today.
At least Jelly's trying. I mean, pretty ratchet as it is, but still.
You're welcome.
No, ouch.
Oh, come on. Oh, he's got back up this time.
No stopping Randy Orton when he's got that look in his eye.
Here we go. They're fighting right through the security. Oh, the Viper step. Can you believe that that is true? Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre.
Uh-oh. We got stuttering. There we go. It's been pretty good. We just had that's the first one the whole time since the beginning, so. Here we go. I had to jinx it.
first singles match ever in WWE.
Yeah, this deep into a WWE career, a former United States champ, multiple WrestleMania appearances. The people of planet Earth do not want to accept it, but Logan Paul is starting to approach veteran territory in this game. Give him some respect.
I give him respect every time he's in the ring. I don't think there's been anybody in history that's taken to this game as quickly as Logan Paul has.
Well, let me ask you this. How many celebrities have kicked into our world?
And it's interesting to see our whole front row here on the opposite side of the ring.
That's a funny sign. Oh, everyone's got it.
Paul was the one who called Jelly Roll an outsider and came to WWE just a few weeks back.
As far as I'm concerned, Logan Paul has earned his stripes. If anyone
I think whoever made those signs doesn't know what outsider means in that script. Because I don't think Logan Paul is the next Kevin Nash, but it's pretty funny that they've got outsider done like that. Oh, here's good old Drew.
And his tag team partner, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I'm not quite shocked that Logan Paul and Drew are buddies because Drew spends a lot of time on social media, much like Logan Paul.
Well, Drew sees a lot of himself in Logan Paul. They're both smart enough to realize that this industry is going to give you absolutely nothing. You have to take at every opportunity. McIntyre and Logan Paul are just two dudes real enough to recognize and admit that.
Well, they want to embarrass Jelly Roll tonight in his in-ring debut in WWE.
Well, here's my concern. McIntyre, if you've been following his social media, got stuck at Heathrow Airport earlier this week. And I can tell you from personal experience, if a Brit gets stuck in the UK, they do one thing. They go straight to the pub. And I'm concerned at the amount of beer McIntyre may have consumed in the lead up to this match. It's going to tell quite quickly if he can't hit his stride. But taking a look at that physique, there is not an ounce of fat on McIntyre. 280 pounds of prime Scottish.
I'm sure there's a little fat there, but not much.
You were going to call him the maggot, weren't you? You were going to call him the maggot.
Dang, he got Cane Pyro.
And his tag team match tonight is presented by Slim Jim. Get savage with America's
Yes,
favorite
good old Slender James.
spicy meat stick. Step in to a Slim Jim.
Oh, I bet you could devour a meat stick right now, Michael Cole. One of your absolute favorites. Well, one of my absolute favorites is Drew McIntyre whopping people in that ring. You're very quiet.
Rapper, singer, songwriter, CMT Music Award winner. CMA's new artist for the year in 2023, and tonight making his in-ring debut in WWE.
New York City, New Jersey, what's up?
would like to take a moment to pledge allegiance to the Apex Predator tonight. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
All right, guys. Y'all need to be jogging down to that ring.
He's the son of a sinner, hailing from Nashville, Tennessee. Grammy-nominated, multi-platinum recording artist, Jelly Roll, and his tag team partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing at 290 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, Jelly Roll set for tag team action tonight. Jelly Roll's wife is in the house here.
Oh,
at MetLife Stadium as well to cheer her husband Jelly Roll on in his in-ring debut. YouTuber Bunny XO,
Bunny's
podcast host, model, and Jelly Roll's wife.
Awful name.
Podcast, the number one podcast, has 44.3 million total downloads and is the number one on Apple and number 2 on Spotify comedy charts. Let's talk about Jelly Roll a little bit here, Wade, because the man has been training. He's been getting into shape. He's lost 230 pounds to get ready for this matchup tonight. And I want to thank Logan Paul. He's adorned me with his headband. Do I look pretty good in this?
You look a complete dweeb in that, and I think that was the plan of Logan Paul. But I will agree, Jelly Roll has been doing all the right things. He's been training with some of the absolute best at the Performance Center, the likes of Johnny Moss, Robbie Brookside, a couple of British legends, and of course Matt Bloom as well. That's doing all the right things. What he hasn't done is actually have a match before coming to SummerSlam. Like, you can train all you want. Very different scenario now against McIntyre and the Mac.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize Jelly Roll is 40. Dang.
Are you gonna wear that thing for the whole match?
I am.
You're too scared to take it off, right?
Logan had me on his podcast, so I sort of own. Nonetheless, Jelly Roll weighs in at 299 pounds, the lightest in many, many years, he told me earlier today. He said it's been tough training in the Performance Center, getting ready for this matchup. In fact, he broke his pinky while training. And,
everyone on planet, please scream to come on and make it go viral.
I actually look decent in this.
You look absolutely ridiculous, which is pretty much standard for you, but perhaps more ridiculous than ever. Hey, Maverick, you are not Michael Cole.
I'm back at you.
Right now, Drew McIntyre is just prowling the ringside area. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I could pick any tag team partner in the whole of WWE, I would personally
Yeah,
pick
Randers wouldn't be a bad pick
especially when he's at his
until he turns on you. But
I don't think you want to tag with me, but that would have been my choice.
I mean, wouldn't be number one, but certainly if he's left on the board, it ain't a bad pick.
Is Jelly Roll ready for not only the match, and then Logan Paul with a cheap shot to the right hand. Randy Orton is ticked off, and match hasn't even started yet.
Welcome to the business, kid.
Our referee Ryan Tran holding Orton back, and again, you made a great point, Wade.
All right, don't hit on the wife. She's really not worth hitting on.
Made him pay.
I'm sure Logan's wife is hotter, even though she's probably a hoe too.
Right now, the fans of the team, by virtue of the fact that he's had 1+ matches, Randy Orton trying to coax the up-and-comer Jelly Roll. Step out the ring, kid. Get your senses together. Oh! No.
As the bell rings, Jelly Roll tags himself in. He wants Logan Paul out with a cheap shot.
He's just gonna tag Drew and kill you, Jelly Roll. Come on now. But I guess 40-year-olds with face tats don't make great decisions to begin with.
Orton versus the Maverick and McIntyre, and Jelly Roll is here too.
I tend to agree with you on that point, but we're going to have to see what Jelly Roll's learned over the past number of weeks as he starts things off. Logan Paul with a kick right to the midsection, and Paul hammering away on Jelly Roll, and I'm afraid this could be a short night.
We're hoping it's a short night, Michael.
Which body parts to defend first? Randy Orton saying, listen, I should have started this match. Right to start this match. Logan Paul trapped off the Jelly Roll, trying to whip him across the ring. Jelly Roll not allowing it to happen. The big elbow by Jelly drops Paul. Jelly Roll now with another one in a shoulder tackle. Paul once again kicked to the midsection. Logan Paul trying to power Jelly Roll up. Jelly lost a lot of weight, not quite enough to throw that T-bone.
All right, I'm sorry. I do think he could actually pick up Jelly Roll, but come on.
Jelly with a slam of his own.
Oh.
And out! Phantom homage to the H with an elbow delivered and a kick out by Paul. Logan Paul was bit surprised and shocked at the arsenal of Jelly Roll early on.
Perhaps underestimating this rocky country star. Now the game changes.
Yeah, Jelly, you might want to make a tag out of this while you have the opportunity, because here comes McIntyre. McIntyre is an absolute terminator.
Well, make the right choice here, Jelly Roll, because if you don't, there will be consequences for the rest of your time on this mortal coil.
All right, Drew does need to just kill him right here. I mean, Corny is right.
Take his chances. Randy Orton said, let's change up the strategy a little bit here.
Come on now.
Well, that's one-on-one. You don't turn your back on McIntyre. Well, don't let your ego get the best of you here, kid.
Van is sending him to his death, Lolo.
Randy trying to psych up Jelly Roll. Now goes a face to chest to Drew McIntyre. Now they realize he made a mistake.
Yeah, the fun and games are over.
I mean, Jelly Roll almost has a hunchback. I mean, I probably look the same if I try and stand up straight, but still. Oh, don't let him shake, rattle, and roll on Drew.
And now Randy Orton obviously panicked on the outside of the apron, realizes he's got to get in here. Well, this is going to be a mistake.
Come on.
It is every celebrity's dream to get in this ring at SummerSlam in front of a packed stadium and do your thing with the WWE superstars until you face reality.
Yeah, not every celebrity can come in and have the success of Logan.
Yeah, how many have dipped in and immediately dipped back out once they know what this is really about? It might be one and done for Jelly Roll at this rate.
Yeah, for a couple of those chops, Jelly Roll may want to head back to the locker room. The right hand by McIntyre, just taking his time, staring back at Randy. I hear voices.
Come on now.
They say you're screwed. McIntyre's got off the last year or two.
Well, he always did have a hair-trigger temper, and that perhaps is what makes McIntyre at this point in his career so damn dangerous.
Now Logan Paul will make the tag and have his way. A double team coming on Jelly Roll, man. Logan Paul says that there's no business being in a WWE ring. The audacity to call Jelly the outsider, and that's how Logan started his career.
Logan earned his stripes, and right now, the claim that Jelly Roll has no place in a WWE ring based on the evidence our eyes is factually correct.
Normal Logan reaction.
Randy Orton a lot riding in the line of this match. If he wins, Wade, he becomes a number 2 on the all-time list for wins at SummerSlam. Off a leg drop, Jelly Roll kicks into nonchalant cover by Logan Paul.
Well, the only chance Randy Orton has of winning this match is if he gets tagged in, and the likelihood of that is looking pretty damn slim.
Yeah, for Randy Orton, it's a treat seeing him at SummerSlam. It's been 4 years since Randy's been part of SummerSlam. McIntyre, he won SummerSlam. Remember, he knocked off CM Punk last year. Look at Logan Paul now with a body shots to Jelly Roll and making Jelly pay. Jelly's got to make a tag here, Wade.
Look, we've seen some flash stuff from Jelly Roll over the past few weeks. These flurries of attacks he's launched at.
Yeah, but it's different when you're in a match, right?
It's even more different because there is the factor of endurance, which at this point, Jelly's been beaten up for the past 5 minutes. He's exhausted, clearly, sucking on oxygen. I don't know what kind of offense you can expect of the guy when he's now softened up by these two.
And you can lose all the weight you want, but it doesn't mean you're going to have to.
I wouldn't think Drew would fake chops on him. Alright, let's get this hot tag in and get Paul pinned. Let's get out of here.
A couple of injuries in my own career. It used to take me 2 or 3 months of competing regularly to get back to a place where I felt I could compete against someone as good as McIntyre.
Dingus Randers.
Now mocking Randy Orton. And things are just going. Jelly Roll sent McIntyre up the top rope. And Jelly collapses in the ring. Problem is there's no one for the tag. As Randy Orton makes it back to his feet, now realizes there's an opportunity to get in this match. Jelly Roll trying to crawl, trying to drag himself to the corner.
Just jump in there, Logan.
World champion.
Do or die. You've got to make this tag, Jelly.
And Orton and McIntyre, who spent the most of 2020 battling over the WWE Championship, at it again here tonight.
Good old power slam.
Rolling on the Jimmy Kimmel show a few weeks ago, and now Randy gets to do whatever the hell he wants to the Scottish Terminator.
Yeah, these guys have been everywhere. Kimmel, ESPN.
Yeah, I'm just going to run through the classics here.
It's Randy Orton that hang up DDT. The draping DDT delivered.
Really? Not going to say it, Maggle?
Logan Paul and McIntyre effectively had this match won, but having too much fun at the expense of Jelly Roll is going to cost them.
McIntyre, Logan Paul outside the ring.
Talking about the smarts of Logan Paul dragging McIntyre out of danger and putting himself in the line of fire in the process.
Randy Orton places Logan Paul into the barricade, and out through McIntyre, trying to bounce Orton off the Spanish announce table. Randy Orton able to counter right here. Vintage Orton again. Now Logan Paul gonna someone else eliminate.
Trying to kill this Spanish table.
A Claymore from out of nowhere by McIntyre.
Well, Randy Orton simply didn't have enough eyes in his head to keep his wits about him while attacking Logan Paul and McIntyre simultaneously.
Don't have a heart attack, Jelly Roll.
And Jelly Roll checking on his partner Randy Orton, who was floored by a Claymore. And now Logan Paul from behind.
While the nature of the game is you have to have your wits about you. Keep your eyes at all angles. Never drop your guard.
Titanium loaded right hand. The knockout punch coming from Logan Paul, the Jelly Roll.
Jelly tried his best to duck out of that, but he caught him flush on the chin.
Jelly Roll's brain was just turning Jelly with that right hand. And now Logan Paul clearing off our announce table. And, oh man, this is we're getting out of control here.
Not look pointy at all. There's few places to hide around. Highly concerned about what's coming next. Shades are on. The future is bright for Logan Paul. And they get even brighter with victory tonight.
McIntyre now. Putting Jelly Roll was just knocked out cold. Wait, he's out cold. Logan Paul climbing to the top of the ring post. Toasted some pride.
Here's your viral moment, everyone.
The Prime adds insult.
Oof, that was a pretty splash. But they're glad Maggle pulled those pins out before they landed.
Jelly Roll is going to rue the day that he wanted to become a WWE superstar.
Oh my God, absolute carnage here at ringside. I'm concerned, of course, for Jelly Roll. I'm also concerned for Logan Paul, whose eyes have glazed over.
Logan Paul with that splash from the top of the ring post. Medical personnel.
They did break it, though.
Officials are coming out here. Logan Paul making it, trying to claw his way out of the rumble, but Jelly Roll is in deep, deep trouble. This is a serious situation, Wade. Jelly Roll hit the ground hard as he went through the table, and now we got emergency personnel out here.
This is a serious business, Michael Cole. It ain't
Oh hell, don't get
for the lighthearted.
nurses out here. Don't get the neck board and whatever.
Back to the ring. We got a disaster area here at ringside as McIntyre and Orton now go at it inside the ring. Now we're going to Jelly Roll. He's in deep play. He's really hurt, Wade.
The medics are out here. They're keeping a close eye on it. And this is mission accomplished for McIntyre and the Maverick Logan Paul. Came here tonight to cause carnage and punish what they see as an imposter in Jelly Roll.
And Drew McIntyre just playing it up to this over 50,000 crowd here tonight at MetLife Stadium.
All right, guys,
Randy Orton,
wrap
you
it up.
mentioned this earlier, Wade. It was going to turn into this, a 2-on-1 situation, a handicap situation for Randy Orton, and that's what's happened as the officials now and the medical personnel at ringside have got Jelly Roll to his feet. They're going to have to try to get him out of this arena as Logan Paul and Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre continue to pummel away on Orton.
Look at Jelly Roll's wife in the front row who looks absolutely terrified. Thinking, what the hell was my husband thinking getting involved in this world?
Should have talked him out of it. Maybe we all should have talked him out of it. But we've been celebrating Jelly Roll here for a number of weeks now. High fives, hugs at ringside, but
do you know two people who did try and talk him out of it? Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Next time, celebrities, start listening.
And now they're gonna haul Jelly Roll out of the ringside area here.
And I promise you, Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre have no intention of ending this one quickly. No intention of putting Randy Orton out of his misery.
She don't care. She ain't worried. She was really worried she jumped that fence.
Jelly Roll in the first place. So now we're going to make you pay the blockbuster by Paul.
Just because you're a big fan of a musician, Randy, does not mean that musician is going to be any good to you in a tag match against two uber athletes.
And Logan Paul laughing and mocking at Jelly Roll as they drag him out of the MetLife Stadium here.
Because Logan Paul has been proved right. Logan Paul was a guest at the kind of response, an adulation that Jelly Roll was receiving from the WWE Universe, whereas Logan Paul gets nothing but vitriol after Logan Paul has laid it all on that mat time and time again for these people. Show some bloody respect.
Again, just mocking the WWE fans, and Randy Orton makes him pay. And the Viper, the Apex Predator, trying to somehow fight back by himself, alone, against the dangerous Paul and the dangerous McIntyre.
Swimming against the tide is Randy Orton tonight, but if anyone can do it, it is Randy.
Randy Orton now with McIntyre up top, superplex. And this is important for Randy because it buys himself a little bit of time to try to regroup somehow, Wade.
Try to regroup and figure out a game plan from here. And of course, we know about the back issues of Randy Orton that played the last few years of his career. That superplex right there, they tweaks him once again.
Of course, now he's fine.
I don't know what Jelly's thinking, but he's trying to drag himself back in. They can't even stand.
Is it close? some real guts tonight.
Listen, at the end of the day, you got to applaud Jelly Roll to not leave his partner high and dry here in this match. Randy Orton is going to tag in Jelly Roll, and here he comes. And Jelly Roll with a clothesline, and another one to Logan Paul.
Just fighting on pure adrenaline here.
Well, we are at parody now.
He may well have back from the dead.
Worthless Paul.
Jelly Roll with a choke slam. And there he goes. A black wall slam. To Logan Paul.
The punch and everything.
Jelly's fired up.
Well, this stadium is now losing their minds.
The son of a sinner is going to make Logan Paul pay for his sins. Listen to this place.
Is Jelly gonna pull off the unspeakable here? Back from the break, it ain't that easy though.
Logan Paul. Oh my goodness.
Of course. Thank you, stream. Messing up the finish.
Paul sends Orton into the post. Jelly Roll out with the Claymore. Logan Paul up top. The Paul from Grace. Flag splash for the win.
Oh. Well, how about that?
Here are your winners, the team of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Well, there's no fairy tale ending for our celebrity here tonight. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton lose to McIntyre and Paul here at SummerSlam. But what a performance by Jelly Roll in his in-ring debut.
Well, I took a lot of pot shots at Jelly Roll tonight. I didn't think he was due a match at SummerSlam based on his lack of experience, but he showed us all something here. Jelly Roll went out on his shield tonight.
United Savage Replay is presented by Slim Jim Meat Sticks. Need a little excitement? Snap in to a Slim Jim.
This is the moment Logan Paul went for broke and thought he'd broken the body of Jelly Roll for good. And I'm still astounded that it didn't. He was getting carried out of here, but something awoke inside Jelly Roll. Hell no, I ain't going out like that. I'm back in the fight. I'm not letting Randy Orton down tonight. This was Jelly Roll hitting this black roll slam as fantastic Michael Cole decided to call it.
And don't forget this, the Jelly to Belly.
Oh, jelly to belly. Jesus. Jesus, man. Well, that's not something I want to think about.
Wiped out with an RKO, but Emma the Parasite waiting to play. Logan Paul.
The Paul from Grace. The frog splash that ends the in-ring debut of Jelly Roll. Listen, Jelly's got nothing to be ashamed of tonight. He stood up and he took him to the limit, but in the end, Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre victorious at SummerSlam.
Let me talk to you. Here at the Slim Jim Gym.
Now we're into Slender James commercials.
In here, everybody knows whose game this is. It's not a game, oof. So if you want to channel your inner savage. Yeah. Snap it to us.
All right, let's get to this last one.
In a class comparison, Monday Night Raw are coming to La Defense Arena in Paris, France on Sunday, August 31st and Monday, September 1st. Combo tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, earlier this week, the president signed an executive order reinstating the presidential fitness test. flanked by athletes including WWE's Chief Content Officer and Hall of Famer Triple H, who will be a spokesperson and an advocate of making America good again. You know, we're at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey here tonight, and SummerSlam is presented by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Now we look forward to tomorrow night, and it's SummerSlam Sunday, first ever two-night SummerSlam, where the Women's World Championship is going to be on the line in a triple threat match. Naomi is going to defend against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
Yes, let's run down the other card.
Championship as the champ Solo Sikoa goes head to head with former soldier Jacob Fatu locked inside a steel cage.
The Women's Intercontinental Championship is up for grabs. Lyra's got a winner, never get a shot at Becky in the title. It's no countouts, no disqualifications. Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship.
AJ Styles has been forcing the Intercontinental champ Dirty Dominic Mysterio for weeks now. Dominic has tried his best to duck AJ at every opportunity. Tomorrow they meet one-on-one, gold on the line. AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom.
It is the largest tables, ladders, and chairs match ever. Remember, this type of matchup began at SummerSlam 25 years ago. The tradition continues tomorrow night. It is TLC for the WWE Tag Team titles.
And the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes demanded the absolute best version of John Cena, as we saw on SmackDown last night. John Cena's going to give him exactly that. The champ will be here tomorrow night. WWE Championship on the line. Cody versus Cena in a street fight.
You know, our main event is coming up next, but after the show, stay tuned here to Peacock. It is the
No, we've had plenty of SummerSlam tonight, thank you, though.
SummerSlam, and then, of course, available tomorrow. It is the podcast SummerSlam recap with Megan Moran and
incredibly mid.
Roberts. And it is now time for our main event. CM Punk has done just about everything since returning to WWE. The one exception, win a title. Standing in his way, the ring general Gunther. Will Gunther continue his dominance, or will the best in the world be the best in the ring on this historic night? Gunther, CM Punk for the world title, live next.
Back to Recap City. Oh wow, they're actually going to show the ROH title. How about that?
And it is time that CM Punk got some gold around his waist. CM Punk came to fight and punch his ticket to SummerSlam. Still asleep. Punk's going to SummerSlam against that man, Gunther, for the World Championship. It is time CM Punk became champion one more time. The best in the world
is the man that holds the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, let's cut to the chase then, Punk, huh? You consider yourself the best in the world. I consider myself the best in the world. You got a massive ego. I got a massive ego. It's not based on what they think. That's worthless. My ego is justified. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I'm the greatest gift this company has ever received. For 80% of my time,
Cat's meowing at me. It's not time yet. We're not going out yet.
And right now, I am the greatest World Heavyweight Champion of all
levels to this, kid. And you're gonna find out a hard lesson after SummerSlam. It dawned on me that I don't want to be World Heavyweight Champion. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion. I need to be World Heavyweight Champion as a thank you to the millions of people who have chanted my name. At the end of the day, the bell has to ring. And when that happens, I can promise you I'm gonna mow you, and I will leave it all.
All right, come on. Come on. Almost there. Last match. Let's do it to it. Come on. Uh-oh. I think Prunk is going to win. But Sean thinks old Walter's going to win. Let's just hope it's actually a match and not a bunch of shenanigans. Sure. Oh, come on, stream. We're almost done. Ugh, come on. Killing me here.
More than 12 years ago, it has been nearly 14 years since he captured a WWE Championship. CM Punk made it clear that he returned a couple of years ago to WWE, that he came here to make money, that he came here to win championships. He's had a number of opportunities, but has not been able, for one reason or another, to get the job done. And Wade, Punk was pretty honest with us earlier today when he said he felt like his championship window is closing around here. This is a must-win.
Yeah, it kind of is.
All the cockiness
Maybe
and
my stream will just
arrogance in
hold
the
on.
world when you're in your 20s and even your early 30s in this game. And CM Punk certainly had that and more. But right now, old Father Time is catching up with CM Punk, and he is grappling with career mortality. It's a win-now situation for CM Punk.
Uh-oh. You trying to summon the crazy eyes?
Of the time that this man has been in WWE, he has been a champion. The current won his first world title at SummerSlam last year with a victory over Damian Priest, has been begging for these opportunities. An opportunity at the upper echelon of professional wrestling, at the top stars on the planet. It was one thing back at Saturday night's main event to knock off a Hall of Famer, an icon like Goldberg in the twilight of his career. It's quite another to go face to face with one of the all-time greats, perhaps the best in the world today, in his prime, CM Punk. Gunther clamoring for this opportunity tonight.
Gunther is all about proving he is the greatest on the planet. And I assure you, Gunther hearing the moniker best in the world used by anyone else irritates.
I wonder how long they're going to go. They could go a while.
It's about setting the record straight for the
Maybe
big
Punk
Austrian.
just wants to get a 10-minute match in.
And our main event tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most. The setup to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight.
Can't deal with her hair, really. I mean, her announcing's mid at best, but the hair really doesn't help.
The challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther.
In the 38 years at this event, SummerSlam, there have been 17 World Championship changes. For the first time tonight, Gunther and Punk go one-on-one.
Haven't seen Little Nate working
on Monday Night Raw.
tonight.
Punk has been very clear. He came back to win titles and money, an opportunity to win the title tonight against one of the most formidable opponents that he's ever faced. A man that CM Punk said you could drop into any era. Into the 70s with San Martino, into the 80s with Hogan,
Sponsored
into
by the
90s
General,
with Hart, into the 2000s with John Cena. Gunther would face each of them and go toe-to-toe. And that's what CM Punk faces tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
The sun's gone to hell, the moon's riding high, and we are ready for a main event for the ages here.
What does Punk need to do to wrestle the title away from this machine named Gunther?
You've got to be ice cold and clinical. There's no room for romanticism at this level. I think Punk, in his main event loss at WrestleMania 41, will have learned a lot about that. The bitter disappointment he tasted, you need to block it all out. Focus on wrestling a match.
And if you're Gunther, you just do what brought you to the dance, right? Methodical offense, beat your opponent down, get in their head, play the mind games. That's what the champ likes to do.
Well, Gunther is simply matchup proof. Brawlers, technicians, high flyers, veterans, Hall of Famers, NFL punters. He'll face them all head on and ultimately do what he does, which is destroy them.
You know, in like the last 5 years, Gunther has like 4 losses, and that's absolutely insane.
Even more crazy at this level, where there is so much tape on Gunther that you can study. But the brilliance of Gunther, he never stops evolving. Expect a couple more wrinkles that you've never seen before.
And we talked to Punk earlier, and we talked about strategy, Wade, and he said he's got to do a couple of things tonight. He's got to stay away from the chops. He understands how dangerous it is, and he's got to stay away from Gunther's sleep. He said, if I can do those two things, I can win the world title.
A power bomb, a lariat, a big boom, a splash. Gunther has so many ways he can not only hurt you, but beat you. He's won with all of those that I just listed. There's a hell of a lot you've got to duck when you're in there with Gunther.
You see him, Punk looking to throw Gunther off his game early. Nice counter by Punk that time. Now goes to work on the left arm with Gunther. Snapmare takedown with authority by Gunther. Looks like he was going to go for a chin lock there, and Punk turned it around into that arm hold.
I'd argue the catch skills of CM Punk are as sharp as ever. One of the greatest exponents of that in WWE. And Gunther's finding that out pretty quick here.
There's a nice shot to the arm, and again, Punk looking to wear down Gunther, take the arm out of the way, take away the submission, take away the power. Great strategy early on for Punk.
One, Greg, two,
Block the possible chop.
Block the chop, dang.
You can break a hand very easily. A metacarpal is a very fine bone in the hand. Boxers break them all the time. A shot like that can really resonate if caught the wrong way.
It's a feeling out process in the early going of this match. First time these two have ever been in the ring one-on-one.
It's really a respect level. Both competitors fully aware of how dangerous their opponent is, how quickly they can potentially get the upper hand and end this match. The last thing you want in a major main event for the big prize like this is to go down early.
And the last thing you want to do if you're CM Punk is get into a test of strength with Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther is a powerhouse. Even more so against someone like CM Punk. What a nice
Great core strength by Punk. Gunther didn't get all that, but he did get the one at the back of the net.
Gunther temporarily lost his balance slightly when going for that first stop, but made up for it on the second part.
Kind of a strange spot there.
Like Punk's got Gunther a bit out of sorts here in the early going.
Well, the best thing you could do against someone at this very, very top level of the industry is
Alright, chop his ass with Walter. Come on.
I wasn't quite expecting that from my opponent. He did something that wasn't on the tape that I've studied.
Maybe Punk doesn't want his tattoos to get messed up. Don't you start. Sorry, cat's meow. No, not right now.
Again, you take the arm out, mentioned it before, you take out so much of the offensive arsenal of Gunther. Oh, there's a chop. Punk tried to avoid it for the beginning part of this matchup, and Gunther finally connected it. There's a reason that Punk tried to avoid it. That chop dropping Punk. Just listen to this.
And I'll tell you right now,
hit him again, Walter.
Having a good effort on the arm of Gunther. He really had the upper hand there for 2 or 3 minutes, and Gunther was questioning himself. I think Punk got a little ahead of himself and started to think he'd soften Gunther up a little too much, dropped his guard, and boom, there it was.
Yeah, Punk now again goes back to work on the left arm, using his feet as well. The MMA type background of CM Punk on display here against the world champion.
Controlling Gunther as much as he can. Drag the arm one way, the body is surely going to follow. And neutralizing in the process the power game of Gunther.
Yeah, Snap Marinella. Physical and mental abuse here from Punk to the champion. And Gunther trying to fight his way out of it, double knees.
This has already been a completely different battle to the one Gunther faced several weeks ago at Saturday night's main event against the powerhouse Hall of Famer Goldberg. Gunther ultimately dominated that match.
And that's the sleeper Gunther was going for that has taken out a number of men here in WWE. Punk made it to the ropes and forced a break.
It was a great block from CM Punk. Now CM Punk knows a thing or two about jiu-jitsu. Well, once again, the block of the job.
And
now they're getting,
firing back the chops of his own.
now they're starting to get into it.
Gunther talking a little smack in the process. You ain't hurting me, Punk, but that was a lie. Gunther was rattled there.
And Punk rattled him again with a kick to the face. And Punk now top rope, right to the hamstring.
Chop to the hamstring. Who does that?
And now a chop to the back. And Punk's in trouble now.
Yeah, you can block your chest all you want. You can't block the back. You can't block the hamstring. Oh my God, it's a full body chop.
And again, CM Punk being punished and tortured here. As this physical assault by Gunther.
Chopped meat now is CM Punk.
Punk tried to avoid that throughout the match, and now he's hung up. He's in trouble. He's a sitting duck for Gunther.
How good is Gunther at that? He came in here with a game plan tonight, and CM Punk neutralized it from the off. But Gunther has multitudes of game plans, and when the first one doesn't work, you know what? I'll go to the second, the third. You know what? I'll go to the 8th game plan. They're all there. I'm just going to find my spot.
Wait, it's that straight
Well, they're
ahead
just now
offense.
revving
There's
up,
little
so
wasted motion at all for
chill
Gunther.
out a little bit, Wade.
Methodical. It's a beat down. He knows eventually he's going to get his opponent close enough to be able to punish him.
All Gunther ever needs is a crack. And when he finds that crack, he keeps attacking it until it is a gaping chasm.
Yeah, CM Punk, though. The experience. Oh, my goodness. Again. A shotgun-like blast. The chop from Gunther to the chest of Punk.
Now Gunther is looking to dissect Punk piece by piece, making a statement. Legends fall too.
Watch the chest. Oh my goodness, the sweat flying everywhere. Off the chop by Gunther, now is wearing Punk down. And now you get into the mental aspect of this game. I mean, obviously physical with the attack here, but the mental aspect of wearing your opponent down. Punk knows the chances are more.
He's got full control, and the body of CM Punk is being broken down before our eyes. He's one of the most dominant forces the industry has ever seen.
Fuck up his tats, Walter.
What appeared to have been some vulnerability
Sean with the real call there.
The last number of weeks, perhaps he knew what he was getting into and what was coming his way as this machine, the world champion, is going to beat him mercilessly in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and I've been watching WWE Unreal on Netflix, and if you see the behind-the-scenes moment before that main event at WrestleMania 41, Punk, for the first time, I think, in his career, was showing some nerves before he went out. Nerves in this game can be an absolute killer. I promise you, he had nerves coming into this tonight,
And
too.
we mentioned it earlier, the window closing and opportunities to win world championships. As your career marches on, of course, you can't beat Father Time.
When you're
undefeated.
When you're a young man, you think the opportunities will never stop. I'll keep winning. You know what? I lost this one. I'll get it back next year.
Oh,
Or the year after that, and now it's torture time.
Yeah. Gunther knows so many holds, so many submissions.
And he knows exactly how to twist and torque the body to maximize the damage.
Yeah, torquing the neck, also a type of abdominal stretch in here. CM Punk on a switch now into a abdominal stretch of his own. Gunther trying to fight out of it.
Okay, don't do-si-do.
Those bodies, it's difficult to get a grip.
Uh-oh.
And now into the sweep. Into the GTS Punk now. And in combination, kicked out by Gunther. And Gunther just like that. Again, no wasted motion. Didn't take his time. Got right back to his feet, delivered the kick to the face.
I'm attacking your ribs. I'm attacking your ribs. I'm attacking your ribs. Oh, your hands are down. I'm going to attack your jaw now. Whatever you give me, I am taking. That is the philosophy of Gunther. That is why he's so effective.
Precision offense from Gunther.
It's reflexive too for him. It's in a minute, in a moment. It's there. The window's there. I'm taking it every single time. Rapier like
Hopefully he stays on him.
And you feel suddenly like the air has come out of this building because Gunther realizes he is in control now. And I think the 53,000 plus here tonight understand the same thing.
53.
Has also come out of CM Punk.
So let's see.
But wait a second.
Punk trying to fire back into this. Another chop. Punk back to his feet. How much more of these can he absorb?
Well, perhaps getting that second wind is Punk. Here we go.
And now, both men exchanging blows, center of the ring. Punk trying to get the upper hand. Couple of forearms now from the #1 contender.
Gunther has never liked it thrown back at him.
Leapfrog by Gunther. Big boom! And Punk driven into the ropes. That rang his bell.
Let's see.
MetLife
MetLife holds 82,000, so they got 53 in there, which probably means they got 40 something. So, and it'll probably be fuller tomorrow.
And not allow Punk to go to the outside to regroup it all. Fine move by Gunther.
I don't think CM Punk was trying to get out the ring. His momentum was carrying him.
But Gunther kept him in.
Hell no. There's more punishment coming your way. No respite whatsoever. whatsoever.
And again, watch this. This chop almost drives Punk out of the ring. Gunther had the wherewithal to not allow Punk to fall to the floor so he could continue to deliver more punishment. Gunther is just so far ahead of the game when it comes to the cerebral part of what's going on in the match.
And that is the difference between the kind of main event matches CM Punk was winning in 2011 when he was at his career zenith versus now. The game has moved on. Competitors have got better, and Gunther leads the pack.
Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
I was wondering where this was going to come. The classic trash talking from the ring general. Again, just continue to rub salt in the wound, to beat you down physically. Now I'm going to talk trash to you and beat you down mentally.
Gunther has taken it as a major insult, but his dominance in this game is now up for debate because of the re-emergence of CM Punk as a major player.
And now Punk Gunther just wants more. And now Punk says, okay, I'll go to the legs. I'll go to the body. I'll bring the kicks into play.
And there's the weakness of Gunther. It's the arrogance of... Oh, God, that was a chop to the throat.
Talking about weakness, and then he chops him almost in the throat. Oh, Wade.
Obviously, make it hard to believe. What being told is actually his chest. And that's good news for Punk.
Certainly
he's taking a little bit.
Perhaps you're right. Either way, incredibly effective, knocking the stuffing out of Punk.
What are you talking about to you, huh? Who's the kid? Huh? You talking kid, huh? What's on you, huh? Who's the kid now?
Oh, very defiant Punk.
Don't be kidding me, come on. Don't be kidding me, huh? You're never gonna be the best in the world. You're never gonna be a world champion. Take your time.
Punk trying to fight back to his feet. Something with that chin lock, and Punk now back to the vertical base, at least momentarily. And Punk now trying to lift up the put him in position for perhaps a desperation GTS, but not enough left.
Oh.
What a counter by Punk! And now Punk looking to step through. And Gunther fights him off.
Punk perhaps trying for a sharpshooter there, denied.
Oh, and a chop now drives Punk back to the corner.
Well, the lesson is there is fight still left in CM Punk.
Yeah, but how much? I mean, was that the last gasp? Was that the final rally?
The dying embers, perhaps Punk running on fumes now, and it's all about to be extinguished, and what a slap in the face it would be.
Yeah, Gunther now into a sharpshooter. Of course, made famous by the Hall of Fame. The former world champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Gunther with it locked in, and CM Punk. The last thing he wants to do with the grand.
I mean, is he not tapping there? Ref, come on.
Punk trying to drag himself to a rope to force a break here, Wayne. Can he do it?
So much pain on the lower back, but wriggling his way out is Punk. I don't know how much damage has been done.
Shoulders are down, gotta be careful.
Reverse this.
And now,
Powerful legs of Gunther. Gunther trying his best to fight this.
Punk with a submission of his own.
Punk has found a reversal here.
And Punk knows that Gunther's tapped out before. He tapped at WrestleMania and Uso. Will he tap again tonight? This is brilliant strategy for Punk. Gunther takes him to the rope to save his championship.
That's a lot of Scorpion Deathlocks.
Gunther's granite mindset has to be rocked somewhat.
Now let's head for the finish, boys.
Jey Uso did tap him out at WrestleMania, and the chant that has been ringing in the ears of the champ ever since has been "You tap out." There are ghosts in the mind of the ring general.
This is SummerSlam Saturday. You see the steel cage above the ring. That'll be SummerSlam Sunday. Sakoa and Fatu for the United States Championship. But meanwhile, it is
Just gonna suplex him to death here.
World title. It's Gunther and Punk, and the champions regain control.
Gunther has to be uncompromising here. You've seen flurry after flurry from CM Punk, and Gunther just keeps shutting it down but the danger remains.
Is this the way you expected this match to play out?
It's two of the absolute best on the planet. It's been a chess game, but Gunther has found the upper hand. But Punk has no quit in him.
And that was just a begging the WWE fans to cheer for their hero, CM Punk, as Gunther continues to beat him down.
Gunther appears to want to make an example of CM Punk here, just stalking him.
Well, we mentioned it earlier. Gunther called it an obsession, a need to face the upper echelon of the sport. Prove to the world that he can beat the best in the world, the so-called best in the world, CM Punk. Oh, goodness, another chop. And you got to wonder how much Punk has left. I mean, he just head falls into the chest of Gunther, another chop delivered. And Punk trying to fight back, not much in that right hand.
That was a weak shot from Punk, but perhaps something is starting to wake up in Punk here.
Punk realizing this could be his last chance. Looking to rally here. And Punk now in the clothesline. Gunther still on his feet, the champ's wobbling.
CM Punk is the picture of agony, the picture of exhaustion, but the picture of perseverance.
Another attempted clothesline by Punk. Gunther now. Maybe struggling.
Dang, his chest is hurting.
Runs into Gunther again.
Little color.
Punk on it. And he'll kick to the jaw. And now CM Punk looking around. No, there's that swinging neck breaker by Punk, and Punk starting to feel it a little bit.
All right, maybe we're in the final sequence here.
Arrogance from Gunther. And Punk's back in this.
And now the five-time world champion went for the knee back. He got caught. Gunther dropping. Punk steps him up into the cover. Punk kicks it too.
It's kind of wonky there.
Gunther does that. Opponent after opponent, they build momentum. You start to believe, and he shuts them down.
Gunther's starting to question himself a bit.
I think he was, but then he caught CM Punk in a signature and turned it into one of his own signatures, the powerbomb. Once again, knocking the wind out of CM Punk. And where do you go from here, Gunther?
Now, CM Punk is trying somehow just to desperately hang on here. Punk now trying to drag Gunther down now. Punk trying to
Just fell into that, huh, Walter?
Gunther could be in trouble. Center of the ring, trying to grab the arm here.
Trying to triangle choke maybe, but I think Gunther, looks like he's going locked in there.
Yeah, Punk's got that triangle in. Gunther's in trouble. Official Rod Zapata's right there. Will Gunther tap?
Once again, going to that jiu-jitsu game.
Yeah, but Gunther able to slip out of it. Now trying to turn Punk over into the Boston Crab, perhaps.
Got it blocked momentarily. Still got a grip on that leg of Gunther. Kicks his way out of there.
Yeah, Punk now struggling just to make it back to his feet. Another chop by Gunther. One to the back of the neck. Punk feeling that. And now Gunther from behind, looking for the sweeper. Punk was ready. Side Russian leg sweep by Punk. The exhaustion is beginning to set in for both of these men. The great world champion Gunther, the five-time world champion CM Punk. And there's the running knee. Punk caught him that time.
Second attempt is a good one for CM Punk.
Running bulldog by Punk. Punk into the cover. Looking for the world heavyweight
Trash bulldog there.
And you're right, I felt CM Punk has looked exhausted. He's taken so much abuse over the past 10 minutes. Slowly but surely, CM Punk has managed to drag Gunther into a similar level of exhaustion.
Yeah, Punk digging down deep, showing a tremendous amount of guts and heart here tonight.
It's almost been a level of rope-a-dope. Gunther has thrown so much offense the way of CM Punk. CM Punk has eaten all of it. And now it's Gunther who has blown himself out and is down in the middle of the ring.
That's a great analogy. CM Punk just surviving as Gunther makes it back to his feet. That chop. I think Punk was going to go for the patented elbow and from the top rope, but Gunther met him there.
Well, both men moving so sluggishly at this point, you can't fault CM Punk for taking his time gingerly.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Gunther slamming Punk halfway across the ring.
Peel off the top.
Wasn't that far, Maggle.
Punk is down, and this could be the kiss of the
And Gunther with a
Oof.
splash to Punk.
That ugly ass splash.
Punk just manages to get the shoulder off.
Well, I gave you Gunther's greatest hits a little earlier. All the things that Punk needed to avoid. This was one of them. I think Gunther's pretty much hit all of them at this point, and still, CM Punk is.
Look at that big gap right there, jeez. It's not like you probably see much anyway, but still.
3,000 in attendance tonight for SummerSlam Saturday. And our main event.
What you here for? Huh? Here. Come on. Come on.
Gunther still talking trash. I'm flabbergasted with the fact that Gunther, the Punk is still in this.
Oh, it's astounding. I'll say this. The one thing that management in WWE always hated about CM Punk was his stubbornness. But that stubbornness right now is keeping CM Punk alive in this match. And it's a stubbornness that could potentially see him through to that long-stated goal of winning the world title.
Yeah, but none of Gunther has anything to do with it. A smile crossed his face as he realizes he's got Punk in his target. And it's clothesline drops Punk again. And do you think that reality is starting to set in for the challenger Punk?
Well, right now it appears, after lariat and lariat, Gunther is simply geeing himself up more. Slowly but surely moving in for the kill. Wait up.
Oh no, Punk now! Punk! With Gunther up on his shoulders! Punk! Up for the GTS! Punk by Gunther! Gunther now!
There we go. Oh, no.
The second one of the match added to a volley of offense that has headed the second City Saints way.
Hey, that may have been a class opportunity to hit that. Go to sleep.
Get one against Gunther. You're pretty damn lucky. If you can't pull the trigger, you may be doomed to fail.
There's that dinosaur drop kick. Sending Punk to the corner.
Big ass shotgun drop kick.
Gunther now with Punk up top, another power slam, stacks him up to retain it. Punk takes it too. Not quite sure how Punk still has anything left in him. And Gunther now, what the seeds are now starting to be planted.
Well, it has been shot after shot after shot, and they have all connected flush against a CM Punk who's unable to protect himself, but he is able to kick out.
And again, starting to plant that seed. Gunther may be questioning himself now. What do I need to do to put away the veteran? Can I win this match? Can I retain my championship?
I knew CM Punk was gone. I did not know he was unbreakable. That is what's hanging in the mind
sure,
of
Wade.
Gunther right now.
We're going right here. I'm right here.
Ref's like, come on now.
And the defiant Punk will not die. And a chop by Gunther again. And another one is Punk is just. Wait, I don't even know if he knows where he is. I mean, this is the point where.
If you see a shot coming your way, even if you can't get your hand up to block it, you can kind of ride the shot to take some of the sting out of it. Punk is not even capable of doing that at this point. He's a ragdoll. He's a carcass.
He's got a 5 count now. It's Gunther. And this is turning into an unmitigated disaster for Punk. Literally collapsing to the apron. And Gunther just knocks him out of the ring. And now Gunther looking to do damage outside the ring.
This is the merciless side of the ring general.
Yeah. As remorseless as they come.
Barbarism begins here for Gunther. Savagery. Heinous of a CM Punk's neck snapping across that middle rope. Whiplash-like maneuver. maneuver.
I used to use this term to describe Randy Orton, but I'm going to use it for Gunther tonight. No absence of malice for this man.
See this?
You talked about earlier.
They're also the best in the world. Yeah, I think you know that line.
Well, he may be right. Who's going to argue with him?
Not me at this point, certainly not CM Punk, who has no clue where he's at.
Almost like Gunther's taking a victory lap already.
And this turning into a procession.
Wait a minute, CM Punk not going to stay.
Ooh.
Gunther may have made a critical error there. The premature celebration. Gunther bounced face first, head first, off the monitors, off the announce table, collapsed to the floor, and Punk has himself an opportunity here.
But was this one final shot of disdain from CM Punk, or is it the window getting kicked open? Because whatever's happened, Gunther is down. CM Punk has some significant time to get his wits about him, regather his bearings, get some oxygen in those veins, and
Dingus
figure out
Walter.
how the hell you're going to try and win
Yep.
this.
And it's utilizing all of this time to try to get back in it, to try to
Really
regain his
dragging
stamina,
it.
to try to fight back, to see if there's what would be an umpteenth win.
I mean, I guess this is UFC preliminary time. Oh, come on, really?
The world champion has been busted open. Gunther is busted
Oh my
open.
God, I don't know if I've ever seen Gunther covered in his own blood like that.
Well, you're seeing it tonight. Gunther has been busted open. Face first off the announce table. The world champ back in the ring trying to
Sean chirping.
Been blading under there.
We're going to learn a lot, Wade.
Is that the nose of Gunther that got broke?
He could have a broken nose. He hit the announce table hard.
Well, he's blinded by his own blood too.
And CM Punk, excuse the pun, smells blood. Punk now has the champ on the ropes. Gunther trying to beg on. I don't remember, to your point, the last time Gunther's paid for his own blood in a match, Wade.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you get covered in blood in a match, you start feeling like you are losing this fight in a big way.
What are these punches? Okay, those are better.
Punk is teeing
Weird
up.
punches there.
There's the running knee. Punk now with a clothesline, and suddenly that veil of invincibility may be fading away from the world champion.
The shot in the arm for CM Punk is all in the elbow.
Yeah. Punk delivers up to Gunther, and Punk could be closing in on his championship.
Gunther realizing he is mortal, and CM Punk knows it too.
Punk with Gunther blinded, no Gunther will touch him out of the sleeper.
Oh, catch him. Catch him, Walter.
Don't overcommit, either way Gunther is covered in blood.
Gunther now with a sleeper in, Punk trying to fight out of this.
Gunther cannot see a thing right now. He has to end this here. And Punk is fighting out.
Punk trying to make it back to his feet, and he does. CM Punk still with some life left. Punk now with Gunther over his shoulders. Punk on a corner. Bullseye. Let go to sleep for the champion.
The champion is standing up and he's stuck on his feet.
Punk's gonna go for it again. Punk with a second GPS. Punk into the cover.
Heck.
Here is your winner, and new world
And old ass Prunk. That did not need to be 25 minutes. Could have cut out that last 60% or the middle 60% of that match.
Survivor in your dictionary right now, and I guarantee you see the name CM Punk next to those words.
Oh my God, Gunther taking his eye off the ball completely.
Didn't even hit anything, it looked like. And had to use the Mexican blade.
One GTS. Two GTS. And a count of three. We have a new world heavyweight champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a decade of bitterness, to finally returning home disappointment. An emotional CM Punk, filled with tears, has finally silenced his critics.
Really? I'm pretty sure we can still talk shit.
Come on, Seth, cash in.
Come on, Seth, run out here. That's a really weird looking techno Viking there, but
CM Punk has finally proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is the best in the world.
did Magwell just say breast? Uh-oh. It looks like somebody caught it. It looks like Sean caught it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget that Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank. A little reminder, Wade. Seth has until next June to cash in the contract.
Enjoy your reign, CM Punk, because eventually, when the healing is over, I will be haunting you.
Oh, hell. He's just
Still playing mind games.
dicking around.
The architect.
There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Just grab Jessica Carr. Oh, hell. Come on, Seth. Come on, Seth. Get his ass.
Apparently nothing wrong with the knee, at least it doesn't appear that way. And now Punk with a briefcase to the face.
Get him again. Yes, that's what we want to see.
Punk getting the hell beat out of him by Seth Rollins.
What's as good as you?
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his Money on the Bank briefcase.
You gotta be kidding me. Punk is defenseless. Punk is helpless.
Yes, King.
There we go. Put old Trans Man Punk down. Yes, boy. I mean, I wanted him to take it from Cody and Cena, but I understand we got to have something going on Raw.
Seth Rollins outmaneuvered CM Punk again.
Why do you pay the Oracle Paul Heyman? It's because that man is a wizard at the machinations of this game, and he's pulled it off again.
Punk's kryptonite. Seth Rollins promised Punk would never be on top as long as Seth Rollins is here. And he again made good on that promise. Seth Rollins, yes,
changes in the blink of an eye after an epic performance from CM Punk. 12 years in the making, he got to the top of Mount Everest. And
I guess we'll see Punk and Seth at Survivor Series. Huh?
CM Punk was world champion for just over 5 minutes. Until
I don't know about that, Maggle. You better run that time back.
of the century, winning the World Heavyweight Championship in dramatic fashion. Once again, ruining CM Punk's
Oof. New Jersey Motion Pictures taking L's with that.
It's about power, absolute power.
Braun's like, man, my knee hurts. I ain't getting down there with y'all. All right, thank goodness. We can stop this jank. There we go. All right, well, I want to thank anyone and everyone that stopped by for me and old Sean hanging out, hating on this show that was incredibly mid. I only think there were maybe 2.5 matches really even worth watching. But not that there were any big botches or anything, but there just wasn't a whole lot that I just had to see. Besides, especially that last match and the first match. But all right, we'll do this all again tomorrow. Hopefully, I can have my everything up. Yeah, let's get one last word in from old Sean, and then we'll shut her down because it was a little bloated, as in new WWE tradition.
Could have got there a little quicker, but right, finish.
Yeah. All right. On that bombshell, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.